Give Sid or Lou your phone to do the swipe up. Okay, never mind.
No
then.
Jumper Show, episode 3. We are live. It's official.
Yeah,
Lou,
yeah.
you want my phone? Boom. Let's do it.
Sid,
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
send you the link.
How you guys feeling?
Hi.
I'm here with my co-hosts,
Hi.
Lil House Phone and Cam Girl, who's wearing some sort of disguise tonight.
It may or may not be me.
She was watching
Is this
the
you
stream.
or Queen Bobby Pin?
Whoa.
Is that Hakeem
It could be.
or his evil twin?
You?
Yeah.
Was that Desto Dub?
Okay, that was good.
Dom Kennedy?
Wow. All your alter egos.
Let's keep going. Come on.
Wait,
Who else? Who
fucking
else you
Killer
got?
Mike?
Has anyone ever walked up to you
And
and
Bernie
said,
Sanders.
Travis Barker. Has anyone ever walked up to you and said,
Are you Desto Dub?
"Are you Desto Dub? Are you Killer Mike? Are you
Killer Mike?
Are you
Okay.
Juice World?"
Okay, Killer Mike, I got me fucked up. But I've definitely
You
been
could. I see it.
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Anyway.
I can
Anyway,
see it. I'm LP. Nice. We're Run the Jewels. We could imitate them. We could go on.
we
tour.
could actually.
Am I Bernie Sanders then?
No, you're just
You're like-
any Asian woman.
Fine.
You're Chris Yamaguchi.
Yeah.
Who's that again? Oh, the figure skater.
Yeah.
You don't know. We know more about your culture than you do.
That's
That's
crazy.
not even my culture. Yamaguchi, she's Japanese.
How would I know that?
It's like we're laughing because you know it's the same thing. It's the same culture. right?
It is the same.
Fucking hate him.
Wait, where are you from?
Fucking hate him. Korea.
Where are you from? You haven't figured it out yet. You've done like 500 podcasts together.
Wait, Korea and Japan, two different things.
Oh
Yes,
my
two different
god.
countries.
House phone, Killer Mike. That's two different things, right?
Anyway, let's get back into this
Wait.
cohesive podcast. What?
Can we talk about how I'm verified now and how you
Oh
aren't?
my
That's
God,
crazy. How did you
so
finesse that? What
annoying.
happened?
I don't wanna talk about it.
the
I'm gonna
government-
leave.
Look, the government tried to ban me from a dark web. I downloaded a Tor browser and got back in. Went and bought a VPN. No,
Just bought another
That's
DM.
the Instagram method?
yeah, that's the Instagram method.
No, he's singing a song from an artist named TJX6 that you might have heard of.
No shit.
We should
Sherlock.
probably talk about him at some point here.
We should
Let's talk
just
about it now.
dive into it. Yeah, let's go.
Should we talk about TJX6?
Let's
Yeah.
dive into it.
How was
Woo!
the interview?
The interview was great.
It went live today,
It
everyone.
went live today. It already has like 120,000 views, and it's been out for like 3-4 hours, which is pretty
That's
wild
fine.
considering it's not making any money.
And considering that he's such a new artist that nobody even really knows that much about.
He only has 66,000 followers, but I gave it a crazy title. I wrote like
What'd you say?
buying guns off the dark web and credit card fraud. Rah 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 rah.
Of course you did.
What is going on? What's wrong with them? They're
No, I'm
having
explaining to
malfunctions?
her to do a swipe up for me, but she keeps standing there recording. I'm like, you don't have to do
Yeah.
3 hours of.
She doesn't know what a swipe
Yeah.
up is.
have to do one video.
Swipe ups are advanced shit.
That's why you can't be fucking with non-verifieds and
Hey.
non-10Ks out here.
Dude, I stole fucking Honjo's lighter. Of course it's dead.
That's what you get.
Oh fuck, I
Being
had
a
one.
lighter thief.
Oh
No, I don't have one.
shit, I got a little tiny flame. This is a crackhead move.
Okay,
right
yeah.
here.
Okay,
so
okay, wait, so
TJX6, let's talk about it. You were at the show. You performed. Congratulations.
Did the show with
He
with
performed his new hit single. What's the new song? Name
him.
of the song?
We'll play it later. We'll talk about
You're
that later.
gonna be like Stunner for Vegas is to the baby, but TJX6 is gonna be the baby. He'll sign you because you're kind of like low key scammer music.
Low key scammer.
And
music?
what if you change your whole style to be just like him? And
I
just
could
start-
easily do that. I could
start
adapt any
scammer
rap
rapping?
style.
Do it because you're a poser.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey.
I can
Take it
adapt.
back. I'm sorry.
I can adapt any rap style because I am a student of the game, and I could,
So you could rap like TJX6.
easily tomorrow.
Are there a lot of TJX6 type beats on YouTube?
There's TJX6 type, like him, Cash Raquan, 10K something, not 10K Cash. There's another dude like
10K Kev.
10K Kev. They all they used to rap together, so they all kind of sound the same.
Right. Did anyone actually see the TJX6 interview yet?
I watched it.
I
Yeah.
watched the whole thing.
Did you like it?
It was
I enjoyed
good.
it a lot.
Do you think I did a good job of digging into his criminal exploits?
For the
No.
most part, yeah,
I sounded like a Fed, right?
a little
It's
bit.
how do you do that interview without sounding like a fed?
Yeah, that's fact.
You know?
You just have to accept it for what it is at that point, I think, you know?
I kind of like that you opened up about your own fucking
Yeah,
scam
except
history.
he's like statute of limitation because it was like 30 years
Yeah,
ago.
exactly.
Yeah, I wanted to really use it as an opportunity to discuss my own criminal deeds from back in the day of doing fraud and stuff because I felt like I wanted to just show up for the little boy and just be like, hey,
Show up for the little
I'm
boy.
cool too. I did bad
How old
stuff
is he?
back in the day. I don't know, like 21 or some shit.
No, he's like 17.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
He's like 19.
I don't really actually
Who
know.
weren't you the one that told me he was 17?
She told me he was 17 because she was. Never mind.
How did you find out?
You Googled it.
Because it does make sense because he was like,
Oh, yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and he was like, yeah, when I was like 14.
He probably hacked his own birth certificate and
Wow,
like
that's
changed his
facts.
age.
And change his age.
Because that is something that a rapper wishes that they could do, and he's the greatest scammer of all time, so he probably did do it.
Can we talk about how he scammed the show and got arrested, but with fake actors? That was amazing.
Yeah, at this point, I don't really feel the need to keep the lie up because it was obviously fake. Because those
But then when you
actors-
have
Everyone knows.
consumers like this guy over here who literally thought it was real.
everybody works.
But
for
he
me
was
is
there.
asking-
He was at the show and thought it was real.
Nobody's allowed to talk if they don't have a mic. U.S.
That's right.
Marshals do not pull up too deep.
Exactly.
With
That-
no
No
guns.
guns. and they put up too deep. One of the guys' jacket said police, and the other one said marshals.
Yeah, that was confusing.
And then his badge said SWAT.
So funny.
They put him in a car that didn't even have a barrier or have tinted windows.
the California exempt sticker thing.
It was just all stupid.
It was just funny as fuck. But when did you realize that it was fake? Because you
It's-
probably thought it was real while you were there, right?
No, I was there, and then I looked over, and I see everybody like, oh, and I thought somebody pulled a gun out or something at first. I'm
Jeez,
like, oh, what
that's
the fuck
scary.
happened? And then I look over, and I see these two cops pushing their way through, and I was like, wait, this don't look right. And then
You know what the cool thing
he
about
was just
it?
so calm there, like during the arresting. I was just like, this is so
The
stupid.
cool thing about it is the fact that I don't think it makes him look fake. I think
No.
it makes him look like kind of a genius
It
for
makes him-
trolling everybody like
I
that.
agree.
You know?
I
Yeah.
don't, because like just the fact that people are even debating if it was real or not, it's like
it got people talking about it more, you know?
100%.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's fucking
I
trending
saw,
on Twitter.
Everyone posting it. I mean, besides academics,
They
but
probably spent like $200 to pay some fucking actor to do it. It's like, hey,
That's why
they
they
fooled a bunch of people. Even us talking about it right now, there's still a lot of people that probably are going to be fooled by it for like
Yeah.
the rest of time because everybody's stupid.
exactly.
just like the Jana wedding.
Yeah, there's a
Jam it.
million kids out there that still think that's real. There's tons of people.
I mean,
people
that's
ask
more
me
like-
constantly if that's real.
That's more elusive and more like it could be real.
Yeah, well,
Like I don't know.
spoiler, it wasn't.
well, spoiler.
Spoiler, they didn't even.
That's why they
spend the
couldn't
night
pay me
together.
for the show because they're fucking paying actors to fucking be fake cops.
They didn't
Let's
pay
be
you
real.
for the show.
They
I actually
had
I said,
no money.
I said, should
to
I do
pay.
this for free? And you're like, I would.
Open for TJ, just to
Yeah.
be on the flyer.
Just
yeah,
to-
I guess why not, right?
Why not? I don't know.
I mean, it's a shitty
I mean, if you have
downtown
nothing else to do.
$10 ticket show, and it's
Yeah.
kind of like how much money do they really have?
yeah. They didn't
How many
really-
people were there? Like 150, 200?
Probably it wasn't that many people, but
You know,
it was lit though. The people that were there, they were there for
for him.
For the music,
the
they
music,
cared.
For the love
scam
of music.
right?
It wasn't just for the scam culture.
So, I mean, I saw a bunch of videos of him performing. Was that like his first performance or some
I
shit?
think so.
Because he was literally performing like this.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't have the best stage presence though.
You
yeah,
gotta work
not
on the
everyone's just
energy.
born like cam girl.
He definitely has. No, what? Don't hate on yourself. He has to
Fuck
work on
you.
his energy on stage for sure. From what I saw,
Yeah,
I don't know if he wasn't happy about what was going on, or maybe he was just like,
I feel like he looked nervous.
maybe he was just waiting for the cops.
Also,
Fake
For the
cops.
U.S.
right,
Marshal to arrest him.
Also, how the fuck do you like perform his type of music like in any other way besides just calm and collectively?
I mean, I saw Miguel performing love songs while like jumping up and down. So
Who's Miguel?
come on.
I thought you were dead ass low key. I was like, damn.
I don't really know. Like, I wouldn't be able to point him out unless
Probably
you had Joey
not.
on.
I mean, you didn't know who like Selena Gomez was.
I still know she's a Disney star.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I was with karaoke at that festival, and like he was like, "Oh, there goes that person. There goes that person."
he knows
I'm like,
mad people.
I'm like, I have no idea who.
Maybe he
he
just stays on TMZ.
He just is on the blogs. He just knows.
He just
There's
tapped
just certain
in.
people are like that, and then you just lose that over time as you get older, where you're like less
You're
and
like-
less curious. You
And
know.
don't give a fuck.
But we're all still doing pretty good jobs of being like losers, being tapped into the constant wave. You ever think about that? How No Jumper was like formed during that SoundCloud wave moment, etc. And it's like now it's kind of like it's weird sometimes because it's like, what is No Jumper when SoundCloud rap basically doesn't even exist anymore?
I
So
mean,
you don't think SoundCloud rap exists anymore?
I mean, it doesn't feel like it, right? Who the fuck would you put
I
in
was
that
just
category
talking
now?
to someone about that.
Yeah.
Just cause like the how do I say this? Like, I mean, someone like Lil Nas X can just pop up out of nowhere and they just sound so polished and like
Yeah.
take over the fucking internet.
And Lil Nas X is not gonna go like do like a ham show
Yeah,
or some shit
exactly.
because he didn't have like a phase where he was like small and stuff. He just went.
there's no such thing as that phase anymore.
Yeah,
Almost.
it's so quick.
Well, then what would you describe someone like TJ? Like, is he underground or like Is he part of like Drago and Bino?
No, he's still definitely underground. Yeah, but he's motherfuckers. We gotta turn those donation sounds off.
Keep bringing him in
keep
though.
them coming. Thank you for that for sure.
Thank you, Hunter.
Songs will be played after. But yeah, like I feel like TJ, I wouldn't like put him in that sound. I don't know what the fuck is SoundCloud rap. Who the fuck knows? But it doesn't matter.
He's more of a
Yeah.
YouTube rapper, I guess. If that makes
guess
sense.
maybe the new wave of SoundCloud graduate to YouTube rappers.
Yeah, because there's mad people that like their music isn't even on. Their music isn't even on fucking
SoundCloud's so
SoundCloud.
fucking dead now. It's kind of sad.
To me, TJ is not a SoundCloud rapper because he doesn't care about Space Ghost Perp.
Or probably does he even know who Space Ghost Perp
I don't
is?
know, but if he does, it's not much. You know.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's like kind of the standard of. I felt like all that stuff came from that.
So
era.
if you don't have an
True.
opinion on Space Ghost Perp, then you're not really a SoundCloud rapper, basically.
That's the culture. That's the history of SoundCloud rap for sure. Space Ghost Perp started it, and then it like ended with like Pump and X. They were like the last graduates from that school of thought, and now it's just like
I feel
everything's
like Juice
past that.
WRLD was.
He
Juice
came
WRLD.
at
Last
the
graduate.
came at the tail
You
end.
think Juice WRLD ever
My
really listened to
speakers are fucked up,
SGP?
though.
I bet he'll say that he did. He'll be like, "Yeah, I listen to rock SGP," but I don't know if he was really like.
Oh, you're saying that
password
he's
for your phone.
influences.
Definitely wasn't influenced by him sound wise. You need my password? Oh, that's why you handed it to me.
Yeah, but he was influenced
But it was
definitely
open
by
when you handed it
Peep,
to me.
who was influenced by SGP. No,
You know who was influenced by SGP? Jeffrey Dahmer.
Do you
I
know
thought you were
Jeffrey
gonna say
Dahmer?
Jeffree Star.
Jeffree Star.
I thought you were about to say that,
You think
too.
Jeffree Star has ever listened to SGP?
No,
Interesting.
definitely not.
Is that the dude that you interviewed that was like?
He has
was,
not
like,
interviewed him
gay,
yet, but he
racist?
should.
Who was that one gay racist dude you interviewed?
Oh, God, what was his
Gay
name again?
racist
Come on, the
dude.
one
A long
guy.
time
Oh,
ago, yeah.
Milo.
Yeah. Was he gay
I
and
don't like
racist?
him.
You're gay and racist as well. But,
That's facts.
He's gay and racist, questionably, arguably.
Did you hear my new song about white terrorism?
No.
I just dropped a song
I
about white
sang that to
terrorism.
a few people this weekend. They were not liking it.
That's fire. What did they say?
They kind of like got mad and walked away.
That's fire as fuck.
I was like, "What do you think about this song? It just dropped.
What's the hook?
It goes.
I look. Okay,
I
wait.
look in white people's eyes,
There
and
is
I get school shooter vibes."
all of the shootings have been white power
No,
related.
no, that's
this
not.
year.
I mean, no, not technically, but
Not.
let's just paint that picture.
They've all been by white people from America.
Not all, but like majority.
Whereas, like, pretty much, like, 4 or 5 years ago, or even a couple years ago, it was like everybody was talking about Islamic terrorism. I don't want to even say it because.
Well, they
YouTube's
were
gonna
just
hear me.
like, I feel like they were just trying to like build this picture to like, I don't know, fucking have like travel bans and like we need to like not let Muslims
Yeah, but there
in.
just was a lot of that terrorism as well during that time period. And then like this year in America, there's none, but there's tons by
Or even,
crazy
like,
ass
last-
white kids on forums.
Or even last year, like that dude in Vegas, like all this
Yeah,
shit's
yeah,
all
yeah.
been like old by old white dudes.
They
Or
took
not even
over the
old.
Not
game.
even old,
Not
just
old,
white.
just by white men.
They took over. They took over the game. They're like they saw.
But-
I think that they
Oh my
saw
God.
what
They were
what
influenced by the Islamic terrorists.
They were seeing what ISIS were doing, and they were like, "Oh,
We
okay,
need to do
that's
this.
what they're doing. Well, we're gonna do that from our perspective," and that's what this year has been all about. It's crazy.
Yeah, that shit's nuts, man. RIP to all the victims and all that shit. That shit's been
Yeah.
crazy.
Are you on a Molly come down or something?
No,
You look like
That
you
was
were
not
dressed
the
like one.
that was not the type of festival to
it
Molly
was
up
definitely
at.
not a Molly
wasn't?
festival.
Hell no.
Except for I talked to a lot of fans that were on Molly.
Can I talk about the fact that we have no jumper weed too before we keep talking about the festival?
Yes.
Sure.
Get into it. No jumper.
.com?
Cannabis
Where is it?
available. It's coming soon.
Okay.
You
Come
can-
soon.
I like
Cop
the
it on the
little like
streets for now.
capsule bowl things.
I left some in the Uber, but then I found it. It wasn't in the Uber. It was
You
in the
mean
hotel.
hotel?
We got it. It's coming to stores. That's the exciting part. It's
Coming
gonna
to
be
stores
in
near
all,
you.
All the legal weed shops. You're gonna be able to go to all the shops all over.
That's fact. So they don't need Rex or anything like that. You could just pull up with your ID.
Pull up with your ID and you're good.
That's how we fucking getting it.
Anyway, this festival, we thought we were gonna get so much done there, and then we really did not. And also, Cam Girl didn't come.
She didn't
You
come.
didn't come the second day. I took your place.
I
and
came
the
both
second
days,
day.
so fuck off.
Yeah.
I'm dedicated
There
to
was
this.
a lot of fucking miscommunication. What I was told, I'm not gonna name names, but they were telling me they're only going Sunday, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll go Sunday.
Someone told you that.
Yes, I'll tell you who after.
Whoa.
But then I see fucking Instagram posts and shit, and everyone's there on Saturday. I was like, okay.
I didn't even hit you up because I thought it was so weird that you didn't come.
I thought you guys didn't hit me up because you hated me.
No, I just didn't hit you up because I was like,
No.
man, like that was so weird that she didn't come.
Dude,
Wonder what
I did
happened.
pre-production meetings about going.
That's what I was saying. That's what I
I
was
know.
saying to Jason.
I was very
right?
confused.
I was like, what the fuck? That's so weird that Cam Girl didn't come.
I went the second day because
came
I
both
was very
days.
confused about
Did you
the first day.
did you get anything on camera? Anything you're happy with?
I think yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Like what?
Man on the street type shits.
Oh yeah. Anything good?
Yeah, there was some crazy guy that came up to us and he was saying some shit like, I fucking love No Jumper. Fuck yeah. Fuck Adam 22. Fuck Lena. Oh my god, I fucking love you guys.
Really?
It was very, very. He was mixed messages.
There's a lot of people on drugs there.
Yeah.
There?
I was very confused.
Yeah.
I feel like that's so not the place to be like.
Very not the vibe.
I had
That was
people
not
come.
the
At
vibe.
one point, I stormed away and yelled at a guy for a second. I was like,
I saw
"God
you.
damn
Yeah,
it,
you
I'm
told
like
me
this
about
guy."
that.
I
I
was
saw
so
you yell at
mad.
that dude.
I was mad.
What
because
happened?
He just would not stop like getting in my face. Like, oh, can I get a photo?
Oh,
can I
wow,
get
so he
a
was fucked
photo?"
up?
He was all fucked up and he just kept saying it. Like, can I get a photo? I'm like, just take the fucking thought out.
That's the dude that gave me that skinny ass blunt. Him
Are
and his
you
homie.
serious?
Yes.
He's the most tweaked out motherfucker on earth. Then.
Yeah.
What was that blunt about? Like, did he
I-
deliberately roll
no,
like that, or he
no,
sat
no.
on it
That's
with
a
his
jewel-
fucking
He
ass?
That's
like-
a jewel blunt.
It was a jewel backwood. Jewel wood. No, actually,
Interesting.
It got squished.
yeah, it just got squished in a mosh pit or some shit. You know,
That's disgusting.
you never,
Dude,
you,
It's like
ne-
you
you
just
never
smoke
rolled up a
butt
blunt.
weed.
dudes just always have that just sitting in their pocket and they're mosh and they're doing
They're
whatever.
like
and then
waiting
they
to
just pull
smoke
it
that
out.
blunt with someone specific too. They're like,
With
oh,
him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking meet Travis Scott and smoke this blunt with him.
And then Travis Scott looks at that blunt like, holy fuck, I'd rather smoke fucking dog shit.
like I literally would rather just pick up a turd.
That was
Hey.
so gross.
It was hilarious.
What?
Guess what?
Chicken butt, what?
Chicken butt. I'm just kidding. It is House Phone's birthday tomorrow.
Wow, really?
Oh yeah, it is my birthday tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Hey, buy some fucking merch from your boy.
Shut up. You
From
don't even have
Dickies.
any left. Your web store is
don't. My
closed.
web
Find
store's
a way.
closed.
Buy it on Depop.
Yeah, exactly. It's
get a
it's
percentage.
reselling in the streets.
It'll go back to him.
Get in my DMs if you want one. I guess actually there's no more, but the new drop coming soon.
So we didn't get anything really too
Hell no.
great done at the festival.
No, actually,
What
I
did-
got
did
some
you-
good stuff.
yeah, he
Nobody
filmed
asked
some
me.
shit.
Really?
I got great
okay.
stuff. Yeah.
Good.
I fucking did a segment called Pocket Check where I was running up on people and just making them empty their pockets
That's
and
funny.
see what they had.
Did anyone have any guns?
Nobody had guns inside the
That would've been
festival.
weird,
That's
yeah.
good.
That would have been weird and scary and like, oh shit.
I would have ran.
Me too. Some nigga brought up a whole bottle of Hennessy in. I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Yeah.
In their pocket?
No, he had it like
Oh.
tied in a red bandana and just end the festival.
You
And I
know,
was like, all right.
That was the most lax festival.
Every festival I
That
go
coulda got shot
to,
up.
I get mad about the same thing, which is that they don't.
The passes are fucked
They
up.
just don't give you a pass that lets you get everywhere. It's like I want to be able to be everywhere, or what the fuck is the point? And as soon
Literally.
as they start giving me a hard time about shit, like I literally had one set all access this time, and they're
They're
still
still-
tripping on me
Yeah.
about shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
You know what it
I was
is? You know
mad.
what the problem is?
What?
You didn't go to hard summer and experience the beauty.
That was honestly
the beauty
the-
of being
the
with
best
Cam
thing.
Girls entourage.
That you had full reign.
Bro,
We do
were
whatever the fuck we wanted
literally-
to.
Bro, that
We're
was
with the star.
Is it because everybody is pussy at the EDM festival, so they
No.
the security doesn't have
security
to be
was
tight?
on.
Yeah,
no, the
they were
security
like
was
the
still on.
most on point festival I've
Yeah.
ever been to in my entire
They were
life.
on point, bro. But
They
were
made me
just-
sign like 500 forms and like give everyone's like ID and all this bullshit and like
Nobody
insurance.
brings the blicky to Hard Summer.
They bring a lot
Bro,
of
they
drugs.
checked the whip when we pulled
Oh
up,
my
opened
God.
the trunk, opened the
Yeah,
hood.
we pull up into the artist entrance. I drive through, and then they
They're
end
like,
up
"Wait."
they make everyone get out of the fucking car, go through like metal detectors and shit. They have a excuse me. They have a drug dog just walking around the car, my car. They take
was-
shit out of my trunk, smelling everything. I'm like, thank God I didn't bring my,
Your fucking
Stuff.
pound of meth.
You
Exactly.
don't bring it with you. You get it there. You just find somebody.
You just find
The
somebody with the
scam-
meth
I'm
there,
not gonna
right?
say-
buy
Never
fent
mind.
off somebody.
He said the scam.
No, I was gonna say something.
What?
Oh,
Say
my
it.
Molly. I don't want to talk about it. No,
I don't
nothing.
want to talk about Molly.
I don't want to talk about
It
it.
makes me feel weird.
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen.
My Molly, nigga,
Stop.
just say it. What's
Can
up?
I-
Also, we didn't post on Twitter, so can we, Lou
They
or
forgot to
someone?
post on Twitter.
You don't want to post on Twitter?
It looks like he's still doing it.
He's doing it right now.
35 minutes in this podcast. How long is this?
Did you post on Twitter? Lou?
18 minutes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Someone said 9/11 was an inside job. Wow.
Oh god, this is gonna be so demonetized if we keep talking about white supremacy.
Oh, I know.
Okay, let's not talk about that.
It's just
Anything else you guys want to talk about this weekend? Why didn't you show up Sunday? I was looking forward to seeing your
I just
precious
really,
face.
I didn't feel wanted enough. I didn't feel well taken care of enough on Saturday. I was just over it. I was like, fuck this. And so on Sunday, what did I do? I went to the office. I answered emails for a long time, which I love to do. It's my reason for existing. I have to do a shitload of interviews tomorrow. You know what I have to do tomorrow? Young Thug's girlfriend,
Whoa.
what's her name? Jerica?
Jarika.
She's
damn.
a singer, right? Or something?
She sings, she raps a little bit. She's
She's also Young
Thug's
Thug's
BM.
girlfriend. Yeah.
Or actually, I don't think she had a baby with him.
I think it's just
Not-
She's been his
Yeah.
fiance for like a million years.
Forever. You should. Doesn't he have all his like family members signed to his label too? You should just
all of
you should
them? I don't
interview
know.
all of them. You know what you should do? You should do something like how fucking TK came through and he just rotated.
That was so funny.
Just have Young Thugs right here rotate. Hey, come here.
When TK did that was legendary. I was so faded and so like, wow, what the fuck? This is so. It was like 2 hours of like, and this is my secretary.
Really? That's fire.
It was so
I
funny.
can see when your eyes start just kind of looking like, yep, like that.
Because I really don't have a
Exactly.
very good like attention span. So when I'm trying to pay attention to somebody in an interview, what the fuck is that?
You just turned it off and turned it back on. I saw you do that. I don't know why you did that.
Holy shit.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know anything.
See, why are you guys smoking weed? You see what weed the devil's lettuce does to you guys?
You did turn
Fucking
it off
idiots.
and turned it back on.
Anyway.
Oh, you said you don't have a good attention span, so
Yeah,
you
so I
just try
just
to pay attention some
You know,
more.
and when I'm bored in an interview, like when somebody really just starts talking about something I don't care about, which I'm not saying is the case with TK,
Yeah,
but that
yeah.
interview just did go on for a long time.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Sometimes just fade out, just zone out. Bad.
Yeah. Towards like, I don't know, probably after the 45-minute mark, you kind of just start doing a lot of.
No,
That's
well,
crazy.
but sometimes I stay engaged. If I start to get bored, then I'm trying to end it. But sometimes they just go on a long
I
rant.
don't know how you didn't end.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like a real life conversation where you could kind of just be like, "All right, I'll see you later." Like you have to
All right,
you have to
peace.
keep it
Well,
going.
you have to find a point to leave the conversation. Sometimes people come in with such an agenda. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about TK
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. Some people just come in trying to get something off their chest.
They just want to go into the most insane depth, and it's just like you realize, like, holy shit, they really want me to be here for 5 hours.
Like Jesus Christ.
But people don't usually hit me with that. I watched the Nine Club. They do skate podcast. I watched them, and they did Mike V for 5 hours.
Wait, what? A 5-hour
fucking
podcast?
hours?
But they didn't even ask him anything after the first question. The first question was, "How'd you start skateboarding?"
And it just never stopped.
He just,
Jesus
dude,
Christ.
I swear to God,
He's also insane.
He talked for an hour before he could ollie. Like it took him an hour to
What?
get to the point that he could ollie.
So by the time like the third hour in, he like is like in
Yeah,
his
so
first
you're like 2
sponsorship.
hours in. It's like first sponsorship. Yeah, it was insane.
Jesus
I mean, they
Christ.
might have like they said a few things. It's not like they were totally quiet, but they basically just.
So you watched
Like-
the whole 5-hour podcast.
I did because I was playing Tetris during it and stuff. Yeah,
What were you doing?
It makes me happy when Joe Buttons and them does more than 3 hours.
do they ever do 3 hours?
Not all the time. Usually it's like 2.
I listened to
Dude,
Joe
that's
Budden talk about his
insanely
place
long.
in the game
I love it.
today.
If they did a 24-hour
Yesterday's.
podcast, I would listen.
24 hours.
Listen,
We should do that.
just what are we going to talk about?
TK
I'm just gonna
and
be
all his
so
people.
annoyed. Yeah, have everybody
Just
come in.
rotate everyone.
No,
You
that
know?
would be the move. Is to just have people be
You
able
know?
to.
A
They
24
Clock
tip
in.
us to come in on the podcast, and they just get to come pop
And have
in
a
and say
live
hi.
24-hour
And we
podcast.
just ridicule them. Riley Reid said she wanted to do one where we could have guys, if they want to date her,
Oh,
they
that's
could
funny.
do interviews by coming in to do a little 5-minute interview, and I could just kind of work with it.
That would are you insinuating that would take 24 hours?
I feel like we would
Basically.
have to get a line, and then we'd have to have somebody go through the line and pick out eligible dudes, since a lot of them probably are going to be like,
And definitely bring like a metal detector through the door.
yeah, that is a really good point. What if they pulled out a knife and slashed her? That would be cool.
Oh,
You never
Jesus
know.
Christ. Wait, speaking of lines, dude, fucking, oh my God. You keep
Oh
trying
my
to do.
god.
We
Are you
keep
talking
trying
about Coke?
No, fuck off. We keep trying to do these live hostings where you find people, and that shit just doesn't work, bro.
What the fuck is the shit that happens on Sunday? Like, what is that?
We have Lucha and Gary the producer
Actually-
and Bell.
you like it?
Sometimes, and they go
Okay.
there. Basically, the idea is that on Sundays, you can come here, and they basically just do a little talent show where people can come in. You can do your thing, rap, dance, whatever,
Whatever the fuck you
and they
wanna
just
do.
talk to people outside. And they just, if you want to talk, they'll
People
talk
like
to you.
that?
I guess they've been having a pretty good time with it. You should go sometime. Maybe you get along with them. I don't know.
I met the dude with the mask the other day
Lucha?
Lucha.
at the festival, but
Oh,
he didn't
was
have the
there.
mask on, so I didn't know. And he was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he was-
I've been around him like 100 times, and if he came up to me without the mask on, I wouldn't know it was him right now.
you would have zero
I
idea,
haven't
right?
seen his face.
You know,
still.
he should tattoo the mask on his face. So he's always the Lucha.
I would ask him if he
Damn.
sees me. I honestly don't even want him to.
Talk to me.
acknowledge you unless he has a mask on.
Yeah, I don't want to see his face. It would ruin it.
Yeah?
I mean,
I had never met him before or even seen the shit, so I didn't care. I was like, "Oh, what's
Lucha
up?"
is really quite a character. He's very much like because he came into the game as a butler.
I felt that.
You know?
Whose butler was he?
Ice Poseidon.
Fire.
So he very much like inhabits that role. Like when I see him, he's calling me sir. He's sort of like bowing.
Really?
And
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah, that's his
Whoa.
vibe.
Jesus.
He's very respectful because.
How do you get to that point where you're like, I'm about to just
Be a lucha butler.
I mean, Ice Poseidon just has this community of virgins, dudes who just want to
felt
like
that.
be part of his videos.
Like
Did you just say
Yuri.
virgin dudes?
I mean, a lot of virgins.
like Yuri. Like Yuri
Yuri,
Swag.
yeah.
Incels.
And Handro, they were like both kind of in
Is that the dude that just left?
Yeah,
Yeah, I felt that.
They're both, but they're both from that world. Like Yuri
I feel you.
and Handro like are like Ice Poseidon super fans.
No, literally.
That's
I
how
had
I
no
met
idea
them.
about that robot thing until him. He the one that told me
That
about
shit
the
was
robot.
weird.
The robot.
I watched
That
it.
girl keeps asking me because she comes back home. She keeps asking me.
If she comes on, I just want to rip her to shreds and just roast her.
She was like her
She
like
thinks I'm
fan.
gonna be nice to her. No.
Yeah, her fan pages keep tagging
no.
me like, oh, we need her to get an interview with Adam. The
Her
one,
fan pages.
You mean the pages that she
aka
runs?
her on her own fan page. Yeah,
Her
exactly.
They're talking about Lena the Slug for the record.
Yes. Mhm. Can you tell me that water?
It's honestly the best name ever.
Lena the Slug. God damn it.
They
Did
just
you
kept
watch the
trolling her
robot
comments with
sex
slur-
video?
Hey, can you pass me that water?
I did not watch it. All I know about her is that
Monte jacked off to it.
it was dope when she was coming. When she used to donate.
It was dope when she was coming.
She was
Like
trying to
getting
be
fucked by a
she
robot.
was trying to be a rapper, so she donated on stream a couple times, and then she said that she was a stripper, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. Like I love knowing that you're stripping and then giving me the money to play your music on stream. That just made me feel awesome.
Like electronic pimping.
Yeah, can I talk about this?
Sure.
Joe Budden got called out today by Nicki Minaj.
No, one of my topics.
So good.
Saw them
What?
academics.
I know it's on Queen Radio, but what was she like so mad about? Like him lying about the motorsport story? Like,
Yeah, it was a couple different
Elaborate,
things
please.
because her version of how the motorsport song came to be is that she agreed to be on song with
yeah. She
Cardi
was like,
B.
that's cool. Uh-huh.
Joe and Academics, when that song
a
came
whole
out,
different-
they went on their show and they basically said, nah, like they tricked her. They basically said that QC tricked Nicki Minaj. And it always made perfect sense to me, too. I kind of believed it when I heard Joe and Academics say it, but apparently Nicki is still salty about the fact that they said that QC basically tricked Nicki into agreeing to do a song with Quavo, and then they put Cardi
then
on the
put
song
Cardi
as
on the
well, just to like kind of steal that and like help propel Cardi at that time when because like Motorsport was like basically like her second big song after Bodak Yellow.
Okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Didn't she have the song with what's his name?
Was-
G-Eazy by then or something? Or was
Nah,
that after?
that was
think
way
so.
after.
That might have been after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she
that
Motorsport
shit
was like
kinda
her
came-
next big hit.
Yeah. All that shit was kind of
might
around
be
the same
right,
time
yeah.
though.
It's weird now because Cardi has hella popular songs and like
Yeah.
any song she gets on right now is going to be popular more or less.
True.
But
Anyway,
back then, yeah, that was a different
Yeah.
time.
so she called Joe Budden out
amazing,
for
that video.
that. She called Academics Alvin and the Chipmunks ass. Like she said
can
that
see
that's what
that.
it looks like. That kind of made me jealous, honestly. I was like, damn, I wish Nicki was talking shit about me.
roasting you, yeah.
You know?
And by
I wonder
name
what she
too.
call you, like a peanut.
It
or
would make me
something.
feel mad relevant if Nicki was like, and this fucking white supremacist ass motherfucker, Adam 22.
Oh my God, you'd get
fuck
so
you.
hard.
I would be like, yes, slay queen. You know? I'm not a white supremacist.
Said,
I'd be offended, but I'd be like, hell yeah, Nicki mentioned me. I mean,
Shout out to her.
I feel you though. It's like notice me, senpai.
yeah, exactly.
I know.
Senpai.
If Nicki
know what
noticed
that
me
is?
enough,
Such an
to
animation,
that,
right?
like that kind of says a lot about Academics that he's so well known that Nicki can just mention him and just roast him casually. Also,
Yeah.
can I before we continue on, I want to keep talking about Nicki talking shit about Joe Budden, but I also want to say this happened. So me and Academics haven't talked for a few months because he was mad when I interviewed Selena Powell because he felt like she like misrepresented him. And
Survive.
I
Ivan
thought he was
Academics.
already mad at you before when you or whoever posted that meme of like, remember
with
the
his
person
ass
that
out?
looked like him?
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't care
I
about
thought he
that. He
was
posted
actually
that
mad.
himself. Oh, remember how funny that was? That
That was
picture of the guy.
hilarious.
The
It looked
guy
exactly like
That
him.
literally was him, honestly.
we gotta repost that. The fucking dude that looked just like Academics.
Post it again anyway.
But anyway, the thing that happened was so Academics was kind of pissed off at the Selena Powell interview because she made him sound like a fucking weirdo and like made it sound like he's just this weird
Surviving
cuck dude who was just like letting 6ix9ine fuck his bitch and all this
Yeah,
shit.
that shit was weird.
So Academics
Do
wasn't.
you
hyped
believe
on
it?
that.
I believed her though, honestly.
But his argument, which I guess I get,
was that he didn't give a fuck.
His argument was, she's a hoe. She came out. She banged me. She meets 6ix9ine. She wants to bang 6ix9ine. I'm all right, bet. You can bang him. Wear a condom. You know. I get it. His point, when he
Yeah.
was
Then
mad,
he
was
fell
that
in love.
Selena tried to make it out like Academics was on some cuck shit. Like Academics was standing in the corner, like.
I mean, it kind of sounded like that though.
Which is it was a tempting interpretation of the events because it is really funny to imagine Academics as a cuck watching 6ix9ine fuck his girl. But I guess
He's like, wear a condom.
But
like,
I
all
think
salty.
Academics was mad at me because he's like, you were just like co-signing this fake ass version of events, which.
But like, how would we know,
yeah.
bro? She was there. I
I
wasn't
think
there.
he's just mad. Period for you. Bringing
her on,
bring her
yeah.
on.
Yeah, in
But you know what you
retrospect, he
should've
definitely
titled-
he would have got mad about that.
You
no
know
matter
what you should've
probably,
titled
because
that
she would have
interview?
said something stupid. What?
You should have titled it "Surviving Academics"
Surviving
before
Academics.
she did her own
Selena
video.
Powell did do a video called.
I know,
that.
but
I
you
know.
should've
I watched
did
the
it
whole thing.
before.
You should have made it the Selena
watched the
Powell
whole
interview.
thing.
You watched the
Colon.
whole. It was like
That's
two.
what she said.
was like
The
two-
whole
I
thing.
watched the whole thing.
was like
She,
two-
I love her video.
2 hours
Because
and
you're
45
you're
minutes.
thirsty for Academics to be a predator. You
What?
want Academics to
No,
be
I
a
like his
monster, so
content.
you can be like, oh, Academics is canceled.
Okay, you're making me
think
sound
so?
like a fucking toxic.
But no, why are you watching it unless you want to find
Because
a
I
reason
think
to
she's
cancel?
so
it?
funny.
She is funny. Yeah.
She's so funny and entertaining. And it was one of those situations where I had it on. I play a little Tetris or Pokemon.
For 5 hours.
It was a 2-hour.
I can't
one,
believe you
okay?
watched
I'm not a crazy person that watches like
you watched a
people do
5-hour Mike V
Ollie.
interview. That's crazy.
I did.
No, but
I
honestly,
loved it.
Mike V is fire. I
Stayed
would
up till
watch
like 3 a.m. and it was worth it.
I might watch that tonight. To be honest.
Honestly, like the 9 Club does wicked long content with skaters.
Wicked, bro.
Fuck.
You fucking wicked ass
Fucking
jabroni.
wicked.
God damn
You
it.
wicked.
You fucking fag. You fucking
Whoa.
Homophobe.
jabroni.
Whoa.
Listen. That's not.
Fucking Boston shit,
God
man.
damn it. Wicked.
This shit is like my dick. It won't stay up.
You were probably so excited when that song came on. Oh my
Wicked,
god.
wicked,
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 wicked.
Oh,
But it's not a New Hampshire thing. It's a future thing. It's free band gang.
Exactly.
Wicked.
FBG.
What was I saying before you guys started roasting me there?
So all I heard is wicked and
I
my
say
ears spiked
Wicked.
up.
I respect Wicked. Wicked
Such
is
a
going
weird-
Oh,
to.
you said the 9 Club does
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
great
yeah.
interview.
Wicked, fucking
good.
wicked.
Fucking
But do you see
interviews.
when did I say Wicked? I said Wicked as soon as I started talking about skateboarding, which brings me back to my old Adam 22 self, where I used to just be like, hanging out in parking lots and stuff and like talking about rails all the time and shit.
Bro, you used to ride your bike home from fucking
I
the
know.
downtown store. That was crazy.
Oh, those were
So
my
weird.
darkest days. Not really. They were good times. But when I would think about it, like I used to like ride my bike so far back to
weird.
the house, and then I would have to move 2 different cars to the opposite side of the road. But I would have to like drive it like mad far to like find a parking spot and shit.
Yeah.
That shit sucked because I'd have to move my car in the van.
Oof.
Not to move.
Thank God.
Oh
now,
god, I remember that van.
now I have a garage.
There
Must
you
be
go.
nice.
Bitch.
Now you
I do
can
have a
just pull up
parking
and
spot, but I
park.
don't have a garage yet.
I have a garage.
Not yet.
Well, I
Garage
remember
is coming soon.
When I first got a parking spot, I was so happy.
Dude, parking spots are essential, especially in fucking Koreatown.
Yeah.
And especially
But
in LA,
that's like
period.
how you start leveling up in life. Like at one point you're just happy to have like an apartment, and then all of a sudden you have a parking spot, and it's like
Yeah.
Furniture.
It's
oh my
funny
God.
because
furniture, yeah.
Koreatown's such like the starter pack of like move to LA,
Yep.
get a place in Koreatown. Look at you leveling up.
I thought it was so funny when I found out that Vic Mensa is in Koreatown.
That's hilarious.
I don't know why.
Also, let's not diss Koreatown. It's like
I'm not
no,
dissing
yeah, it's a
best
good place to
area
live.
in
It's
LA.
just, it's just kind of funny to picture him living there, wearing that
Oh.
wig and shit.
He just got dropped from Def Jam.
Really?
I
Just
heard,
now?
No, I don't know if it just happened this second. I didn't get a call from Def Jam, but
Really?
I heard Joe Budden and them talking about it.
Did they on the
Look at
podcast?
you so happy right now.
No, I'm not happy.
Reveling in
Let's
it.
go ahead and do our weekly Joe Budden podcast review. Come on.
I'm
How was
already
it?
started.
Vic Mensa and Skinny from the Nine should probably do a song together.
That'd honestly probably break the
That would make
internet.
sense.
Probably go
Him
up.
and then that one kid that like the one that kept saying that, like N-word, test me N-word. Blah, blah. You
have
know
no
what I'm
idea.
talking about. I saw you because you posted it.
Who, me?
That him. Remember he posted on his he left a comment being like, oh. I don't know how to explain it.
You know what's
well.
crazy is I made a video about that kid. We're talking about the video of the kid who's like he's yelling the N-word. He seems
Yep.
like he's fucked up. He's like screaming at somebody, and then he gets beat
Oh,
up.
the white
right
kid
after.
getting beat up. Yeah.
He's from
one.
Jersey. That kid has been talking. Nico Bands is his name, by the way. He's been talking to me nonstop on Instagram and stuff. And actually, he
course
had
he
a
would be.
falling out with Skinny, and he said that Skinny sent some dudes to beat him up.
Whoa.
They beat him up?
Yeah, I guess he got punched up and shit.
Damn.
Nico Bands.
What
He
if-
said
what-
Skinny got goons? Apparently.
What if Skinny sent his goons at you?
I was just gonna say that.
I'm ready for whatever. I got the blicky on me.
I
Blicky
felt
At
with the
hard
sticky.
summer.
I got the blicky at hard summer.
I got blicky at hard summer.
Oh my god.
House phone is a bummer.
Should we get into topics, guys?
Oh, a hot top.
A
Hot top.
Hot
I kind of like that name.
Dead Lokes. Oh, my dead Lokes.
You
That's
guys
what
Oh
listen
my
to-
dead
I'm
Lokes.
like fucking dead Lokes. That's what he said. That was the funniest part that I forgot
Bro, that
about.
nigga sounded
And then
crazy.
he just got.
He got beat up by another frail white kid.
Dead Lokes is such a good thing to say, to be honest.
On
like,
the dead Lokes.
you know what Tony says? You'll say something, and Tony will be like, dead Lokes?
Like
What?
dead
Like
ass?
question mark at the
Like
end?
dead
Like, yeah,
ass?
like dead
Oh
ass.
my
Like, dead
God.
Lokes? And Tony is so like,
You know what I
Tony
say?
has
That's
no
funny, though.
Lokes. He knows he has. I know some Lokes. You know some Lokes. Cam girl might know a Loke or two. She
Might
knows
know
you.
one Loke.
I used
Tony
to have
knows no
Lokes.
Lokes.
You know the sunglasses?
Actually, Tony knows Maxo Cream. But
There you go.
Tony's really good friends with Maxwell Cream.
Tony lives
that's-
in Long Beach,
That's all. That's all the
Tony
Lokes he
knows some
needs.
Lokes.
Trip City.
I heard him and Stupid
knows
Young.
Stupid Young.
He was on the phone with Stupid Young. They were like
I take
talking
it
about
back. Tony lives
hanging
as a
out.
crib.
Yeah, you got Tony fucked up.
Tony Melissa
He's
is-
tapped in. what
Tony's
do you
whole
mean?
back is just a big Nipsey tattoo.
Yo, chill out.
He just has a bunch of portraits. He's getting Maxwell Cream next on his
got
chest.
Maxo Cream. Imagine Tony with all crib tattoos. Let me
He
see.
just
ride
get,
with Maloof,
he gets
that's
the cream
Mendo.
tattoo, and then he gets bricks.
I ride with Maloof. That's Mendo. I like
Oh
that.
my God.
That's crazy. I wonder how people like this show. Do you see much feedback? Do you think people are catching on to what we're doing here?
I think yes.
That we're doing a
and
separate.
and guys, we're on episode 4,
Crazy.
Can't
so you
believe
know
we
we
made it
have
here
to
for
we
it.
have to get consistent.
We
and
have to. I tried to
Cohesive.
move it today. Kangaroo was like, no. And I was like, yes.
It's his birthday
My
tomorrow.
birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah, I fuck with that too.
You know.
Fuck with that too.
No, I'm just saying like.
Wicked doesn't give
no,
a
that's like a
wicked
good
fuck.
reason
Yeah.
to cancel it, but also like.
We really got to be consistent. I apologized last week about our Molly
we gotta-
situation, and that will not happen again.
gotta-
Sir,
really-
yes, sir.
I feel like we just gotta, just stay consistent and.
So let's
good
keep it
things
on
will come
Mondays then.
eventually.
I know that, you know, I mean, obviously you get hate and you get love,
Yeah.
but I've been seeing a lot of love,
Yeah.
and I just think, you know, we're on episode 4, and it's the more that we do this, the better it's the
better
better
it will
it's
be.
gonna get.
Yeah.
Because even sorry I keep bringing up Joe Budden, but
Right.
even in their early podcasts, they're not that good. It's just him and Rory, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Right, and
You
Marissa.
know?
You remember
Who's Marissa?
Yeah, they didn't really
She
like her
hot?
very much.
She got fired 2 different times by Joe.
Why?
And is
What
she
was
now
it?
still
What was the
back, or is
situation
she-
with that? What were they mad about?
I don't know exactly what she did that pissed them off, but he
Were
told.
you trying to hire her to be a fucking host?
Well, she hit me up saying that she wanted to do stuff for No Jumper, and then I just mentioned to Joe Budden randomly. I was like, "Yeah, what?"
a picture.
I was like, "What was it like having Marissa work for you?" And he's like, "Man, he just goes, I had to fire her twice." That was just all he said.
Who have you fired twice?
Me.
You fired
hates me.
twice?
He hates me.
Have you ever fired me?
You would definitely fuck her, Marissa Mendez. She looks pretty. She has red hair.
I just wanted to see what she looked like. Let's see if I've seen her before. She looked like she got fucked by A$AP Rocky in that picture. Whoa.
We don't know.
Allegedly.
Just because she took a picture with him, you're
Yes.
a sexist monster.
Yeah. Yo, chill
ASAP
out.
Rocky, you missed his performance.
I did miss it, but
was
he's
great.
back. Was it good?
It was fire, yeah.
That's what I want to talk about. I realized this weekend how important it is to have a fucking good VJ. You know what a VJ is, right?
Just visual graphics in the back.
The person who does your visuals. Anyways,
That's what he just said, but okay.
well, I'm talking about whatever. Anyways, for Migos, and I'm not too sure about everyone else, but Migos, you know, you saw the stages. It was fucking huge, and there's 2 right next to each other. There's a sea of people in front of us, and like I'm not gonna walk through that to try to
So
see
you're all
them.
the way in the back?
And so Migos is performing, and on the projections is just the projections that they made, which is like a girl dancing naked and shit. Like they don't have like the video camera footage of them up, because then I don't even know who's performing. You know, so I was just looking at little ants doing like walk it like I talk it, walk it.
Walk it like I
Yeah,
took it.
with
Honestly,
like I pretty much watched a naked girl dance.
the
on
only
stage
artist that I
visual.
really watched was A Boogie, and I was in like the VIP thing to the side or
Yeah.
whatever, and there was a bunch of girls dancing, and I was just like looking at them and shit. And also my girl was there dancing. I was looking at her too.
It was kind of just like, it was kind of stiff to me personally. I don't know. I'm
What,
not,
A Boogie?
I'm not really a big A Boogie.
I mean,
The
the crowd was
dancers?
getting into it. There were some girls wilding.
They really
out.
like him.
Oh, well, I forgot.
You can tell when a girl is a stripper because she knows all the words to the A Boogie songs.
A Boogie is a
Damn, I felt that.
stripper song
Strip
guy.
club?
I just feel like
think so?
I can't think of any other reason. That's where they got to be hanging out listening.
Yeah,
to
because
this
where
shit,
else
right?
are they listening to?
I think
No,
they're
that's what I'm
listening to him
saying.
on the radio. I mean, keep in mind that was a
Bitches-
fucking radio event.
He was playing deep cuts though.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Every A Boogie song to you is probably a deep cut.
I don't know.
I don't know any of his songs, so they
I only
probably
know,
all are deep
I only know
cut.
the song with Drowning. And then
love
Drowning.
Yeah, if it's not that song, then it's a deep cut.
I respect A Boogie. I listen to him here
Yeah.
and there. I like him. I like him on songs, but I haven't really like just been.
Yeah, I
just
haven't
listened to the
Yeah.
projects over and
People
over.
in New York fucking love him.
People get on my
huge.
head though, because they like I'll like other artists that kind of sound similar. They're like, "How do you like this person, but you
But
don't
not
like
like Boogie.
A Boogie?"
Keep in mind, they did beat up Lil B.
Yeah, well,
I don't
think
think I
about
can
that.
ever get
okay.
over that.
We listen to Lil TJ and Polo G, but we don't listen to
Lil Tech is
I don't know,
like
something-
him too.
But they just sound, I don't know. I don't know what it is about his music.
Did you see the meme about Lil Tecca's Genius live performance?
No.
Well, he performed.
If you go search, like he did a performance of
At
Ransom in a studio, like for
for Genius.
for Genius.
For like a YouTube.
yeah,
video,
for like
okay.
a YouTube video. It is the most stiff performance you have ever
Stiffer
watched.
than TJ?
Yeah, TJX6, yes.
It is so.
But it was so
funny.
obvious that he did that on purpose. Though.
Well, the reason
I
why
didn't
I was
watch
even
it.
thinking about it today, he came out and like responded to why it was so bad. He was basically said that he was at Genius in like a room full of people and that everybody
Yeah.
was just like that the vibe was terrible and he just wasn't fucking with it at
Yeah.
all. So, but it has like 7 million views.
Exactly. So shit was fire, and his voice
How
sounded
was-
good on it too.
How was he?
It's not like a performance. It's
He
just
just
a
like-
fucking. It's a recording of the song.
Yeah.
It's just like mouthing along.
No,
to it.
no. That was no.
Wait, so he lip
It wasn't.
synced?
It's not a recording of the song. It's him, that's him singing it live too.
Is it
Again.
really?
Yeah. Well, if you watch it again, watch because he's not even saying every word. He's like go listen to it. Watch. Just,
Okay.
How was his performance at the festival this weekend? I saw he was there.
He
I think
performed.
I think he popped up and
I
did,
saw
and did
some.
ransom.
I saw someone posted on the Instagram story, the No Jumper Instagram. Maybe it was
Did not know
Lou.
that.
Yeah, he
That's
popped up and did
interesting.
ransom.
Interesting.
I really like that song. I see it. I hear it played on the radio nowadays.
If you're a Lil Tecca, that's the move. You just gotta go out, just be there, be around.
You know what's funny?
What?
Kid Ink performed.
How was that?
I don't fucking know.
You didn't go
I
watch?
was definitely not. I was driving in. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Kid Ink got hits.
He does got hits.
He's just that's
radio hits.
I was talking to Sid about it, and it's like who's booking Kid Ink besides like radio show
that's exactly-
festival
Who's booking
things?
Kid Boo?
Did anyone see his performance or see him?
I
Period.
saw
was-
like a
I
little
was-
video of it online.
I was
I
still
wanna see-
asleep by the time.
But I'm just
He has
saying,
songs?
all I'm saying is that it's incestuous bullshit where, you know,
Incestuous
like a lot of times it will be like, oh, okay, this booking agency books some big relevant actor,
they're like,
talent,
you
but
have
then
to
they
get-
also book Kid Boo. So it's like, oh, you're booking this dude, while also, can you do us a favor and also book these guys? Boom, they get these fucking
You know what
movies.
I'm trying to be?
And no offense to Kid Ink.
I'm trying to be that the one that
that just gets thrown in.
Yeah, I'm
Also,
like, please.
yeah, fine. You just want a manager.
I want to be that.
You just want a manager
I
with some
felt that.
connects. It's not about you. It's
Come
the
on,
manager.
right?
Hey,
I'm right.
I felt
Hey, but
that.
this is all I want to say.
That's how a lot of people start.
That's how you got to start.
I think that you might be surprised if you saw Kid Ink play and how many
And-
people would
yeah,
fuck
how many
with his
people
music.
are-
I
yeah.
bet that he's got fans,
Bro,
especially
what?
because we're on the
Are
OC.
you serious? There's
Yeah.
probably so many people.
No,
there.
I like Kid Ink's music.
Oh, okay.
He has a lot of good music, but it's all very radio. Like you think like he's ever gonna perform at Rolling Loud?
Remember when we went to
Maybe.
we went to that bootleg ass festival in Miami and YF no offense, but YF and Lucci played.
No, I don't remember at all.
He did. And it
Is
went
that the one
crazy.
was dating?
Lil Wayne's daughter?
Yeah.
You
Or
don't
is
know
that
about
solo
YF and
Lucci?
Why-
I
no,
always get all
YFN.
there's so many Luccis.
You are so
and-
disrespectful.
Sorry.
I can't fuck with you.
Whatever.
Respect YF and Lucci.
Yeah,
respect Kid Boo.
Respect it. Yeah, exactly. Respect the crippin'.
Respect Kid Ink. Respect all the
Kid
kids
Boo is your Crip OG.
on the
Mom,
Dead
would you?
Lokes.
Did you see on the Ruby Rose podcast she repped blood and then
Hell no,
but
chill out.
She said she didn't have an OG. Like I was asking her what OG was.
She
and
was like, "Yeah, I'm
wouldn't tell me.
blood." She didn't say that. Did
I
she?
swear to God, she
Oh
said she was
my
a blood.
God.
She
I
said,
saw her at the festival.
She
Ian
said
put her
Bick and
on.
back being
I saw her at
bold.
the festival. I got her on the vlog again.
I feel like a dumbass because I interviewed Ruby Rose and I forgot to ask her about Ian.
You didn't ask her nothing about Cardi either.
What?
I talked about Cardi a lot,
But that's probably all
but
you
I
talked
didn't
about.
ask about Ian.
Did she have beef with him?
She was just letting him smash back in the day or something.
I don't think you think. Wait, whoa,
She was
really?
dating him, Ian first, and then Cardi.
Yeah,
Because I'm
Interesting.
I saw her the first time with Ian in real life before I knew who she was, and then I saw her with Cardi online, and I was like, oh, okay. Was he like babysitting Cardi's bitch? That's what I thought it was.
something like that. I don't know,
don't
but I
fucking
should have
know,
asked her
man.
about that. And also,
Let's FaceTime her.
No,
What
she was talking shit about Young
Thug,
Thug's
right?
girl because
Ooh.
Young Thug's girl tripped out on her at one point
I believe
because
that.
she was like calling him bae on Snapchat or some shit while she was doing a video and she was like his video girl, and then Jolika got mad.
What's her name? Jody?
Jerica.
Jerica.
Jerica. Some
Eureka.
shit like that.
Eureka.
I watched a lot of YouTube videos of her Instagram stories today. Or not
YouTube,
not
like,
stories, but the
compilations of her-
lives.
like
I've
her-
been watching her lives.
Live
That's when you know
compilations.
you're deep into YouTube when you're just watching a
Someone's
rapper's girlfriend's
Live.
Instagram
You're
lives
nuts.
on
My
YouTube.
favorite lives on YouTube are Lil Got It. He has funny lives.
yeah,
I remember
he
one
does.
time he was fighting with
Like a junkie.
with his brother Keed.
Yeah.
He had some. He was
funny.
like talking to some random junkie at the liquor store on a live stream. Like it was fire.
Bro, I have a question. Are
That's funny.
Keed and Got It ever going to blow up? Because it feels, I want to know the streaming numbers. I want to know how they're doing. Because if you look at the YouTube numbers, it looks like they're putting out a lot of really high end videos, but they're not really getting that
Really?
big of numbers. I don't know.
They probably aren't spending that much in the videos.
It
though.
feels like, because like you compare their numbers to like Gunna
Gunna.
and Baby and all these dudes who do like big.
They haven't
ass
even been
numbers.
out long enough for that though to be compared.
I guess they're still building, but it feels like
Yeah.
they've been building for a year.
I think
2
it's
years.
only because we've known about them building for a while. You know what I mean?
We might be just
We're just too early.
And maybe they just haven't
Yeah.
hit the right songs yet. But the thing is that like the labels for them are like funding it big time because like
Yeah.
Alamo's putting like a lot of money into Got It. Like Thug shit is putting a lot of money into Key, pushing it tough. I just feel like it's.
I think it's
I
just
agree,
too
though.
derivative of Thug, bro. Sometimes, like,
I mean that probably is like the number one fear, right?
that's what I think personally.
If you were their manager, is that it doesn't stand out enough from. But I mean, you could say the same thing about Gunna, right?
That's what I was
Not really
thinking.
though.
You don't think so?
You think
I feel like
Gunna's
Gunna
that
has his
different?
own thing at least. Like,
I love Gunna,
his
but-
voice is more distinct than like literally. If I played you a Lil Keed song and a Thug song and you didn't know that Lil Keed even existed, you would just think that it was a Young Thug song. If you play Gunna though, Gunna sounds, at least his voice and
Yeah,
cadence is
he
different.
sounds different.
But
yeah.
you know what's crazy? I was listening to a little bit of like older Thug the other day, and some random Gunna verse came on, and it just totally reminded me that Gunna was not that good 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Like,
2 years ago.
dudes keep getting better and better and better to the point where then like finally like they'll put out a project that really hits. Like
Exactly.
as much as I like that Long Live Mexico Keed tape, it's like maybe Keed is 2 or 3 tapes away from like having his fucking tape that does 100,000 first week. You know,
Yeah.
I mean 100,000 is a lot,
Yeah, that's a lot.
Because
but
Now,
but who
it's a lot.
knows? Like Gunna does that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how much Gunna like does well in streaming.
and Baby and Lil Baby too.
Who does
because
better?
it's like
Not
nursery.
that it's a competition,
it's like
but just
nursery
curious.
rhyme trap rap. I think Gunna does better, but I don't
It's
actually know.
because he headlined my stage at the festival, and
It was so many people.
dude, I can't listen to that music at a festival. It's like
Really?
I'm trying to turn up.
No, I was
I think
Gunna.
I just
I was off the Molly, like rubbing my own nipple.
Were you really?
I was like, cash on a private plane, cash on a private plane, dog. Rubbing my nipples, like that shit was fire.
That explains like all those stains right there on your shirt.
Oh my god, that was.
Yeah,
the
I mean, I
gayest thing
really
I've ever
like
seen
their
on-
music. Like, I love Gunna, but like, I'm trying to listen to that like in the car.
So
driving.
you think that Hard Summer should only book white artists?
Oh my god, no! I want to hear
And
like
EDM.
turned up artists like
You wanna hear
Shoreline
blah,
Mafia
blah,
or something,
blah,
or
blah,
that
blah,
a mix
blah.
of that.
Do
I mean,
you-
I really like Gunna, but I just don't want to hear that at a festival.
Yeah,
It's too slow, you know.
I like it.
It was fire.
I like rap.
I watched it
So-
live
yeah,
and it was
sorry,
fire.
I don't like
I'm
rap.
misrepresenting your opinions on
Oh my
purpose.
god.
I'm
Dude,
doing that.
I
on
watched
purpose.
it live and it was fire. So fuck what you have.
No Jumper
Fine.
Weed is in stores now.
Not
really,
yet.
but it is. It's out and about.
I was
Do you
just
guys have like
smoking.
different strains or like one?
We
I
only have
smelled
one.
one of them and it definitely smelled like OG. Look at me, the weed
You
connoisseur.
don't know what that means.
I do.
Listen, we only have one strain to start, but we're gonna have more over time.
What is this strain
Everybody
called?
keeps commenting hoes mad. I wonder if they're talking about you.
They're
Ho-
definitely talking about you.
Hose Match Stream.
Who is the hoe?
You.
Why
Shorty
does she
looks
sound like
sick.
Snooki from
Definitely
Jersey
do
Shore?
not, guys.
Hoes mad is a good meme.
Honestly, have you heard the original Famous Dex Hose Match song?
Oh, I love that
course.
song.
But I know a lot of people don't even know that's where that meme derives from. Is from that song.
Really?
That's where it comes from. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like those people have to have at least heard that song
No.
playing in memes.
Maybe now.
Really?
But like, yeah, I don't know.
Like, I understand when people get memes from some weird ass place and they don't
This
like,
nigga
know
just-
about it. It's from a Famous Dex song.
Yeah,
you should know
guys.
about Famous Dex unless you're like a little kid or a baby. Or
But I had
something.
never heard that song until like last year.
If you're a
when the meme
baby
came
or a
out.
senior citizen, you're allowed to not know about Famous Dex, but otherwise, I'm not having it.
Exactly. Put some respect on Dexter's name.
Dexter.
Dex's chain.
what?
Dexter's chain game never recovered after he lost one with his name on it.
I feel like his momentum stopped a lot with that change.
No, I'm not even talking about.
Oh my god, that was like his like power.
I'm not even talking about his music.
That's where his rap powers came from.
I'm not even talking about the music. I'm talking about he never bounced back with another piece of jewelry that was as nice since then.
But it's always like those rappers where they're on for a little bit.
Hell no,
fucking with the jewelry.
Hubbard Pablo Juan came back the next week with fully flooded again. He came back.
I still want to do that podcast. I want to sit down with Pablo. I want to say what happened. Talk to me about it. Rah, rah, rah.
Do you know, like I think
Don't touch me. You're gay.
either hip hop DX or one of those other ones did like a corny like it's a thing called like rumor or something where they have like rappers address their rumors and they like he just like nonchalantly was like, oh, that's cap, like da da da, and I was like,
Red
nigga.
Room?
Nah, it's
Red
I don't know. It's some interview online. If you look it up, it's like Hubbard Pablo Juan addresses rumors.
Dude, shout out to Lou for bringing a huge plate of fried chicken to the office.
Huge plate is only one,
Awesome.
nigga. Where's the plate?
Hey,
I'm
can
about
I
to
tell
tap
you
in.
guys something that I'm not? I'll tell you guys off stream.
Hard
I
ER.
can't tell you about it right now, but basically,
You're
like
vegan.
me and Lena have like a fucking thing we have to do in a couple weeks. It's
Like a chicken?
It's a thing for a media company type thing where you have to shoot a thing. It's not a sex tape. But we have to do it in like 2 weeks. So basically, I need to get in as good of shape as possible within the next 2 weeks.
So you're not eating fried chicken then?
No, the fried chicken's not happening.
Oh, that's why he's so mad, calling it a huge plate of
He
fried
brings
chicken.
a huge fucking plate of the
He's
fucking
triggering me. Look at
hard
this thing.
ER.
Look at the crispy brown.
yummy.
Oh
Where's
my
this from?
God. It's from
Really?
Ralph's.
Nice.
All right,
Doesn't
I'm about to
matter
tap
to me.
in.
It could be from the fucking
You're eating on the
condo, I would eat it.
podcast?
This could be
This
from,
is what it's about?
Listen, you ripped off a piece that I don't think is like an edible piece. I think you're gonna have to spit that
He's
out.
just eating bone.
I think he ripped.
He's eating
Good.
crispy bone.
He's gonna chew through the bone just,
All right.
so I'm not right.
I'm gonna try to
Exactly.
rail this podcast into cohesion.
I want to rail this podcast to the ass. Wait, what?
Railing into cohesion.
What do you think would make this more cohesive right now?
Chicken.
Me,
Chicken.
us not talking about chicken and us talking about Young Thug's new album. So much fun.
Not out yet.
It's
out
coming
yet.
out.
I'm
Did you guys?
excited.
I'm really excited.
I'm
What was
excited.
the other title he was gonna call it before he changed it again?
Sex.
He told you.
Like I'm gonna kill you or something. No,
I'm gonna
something,
kill you.
something like
Yeah, it was-
negative sounding. I forget.
So that's so what's such a
gonna kill
180.
you.
So much
So much
fun.
fun.
But
It was
I'm
like violence
excited.
music.
Let the
volume
record
one.
show that he did confirm that in the interview. He said "So Much Fun" was his
See?
alternate title.
Breaking news on No Jumper.
So it actually worked. I'm excited for the project. Honestly, he hasn't had like a real project in a minute. You just gave
What
up
was
on
the
the chicken that
last?
fast.
I mean, I don't want to just be
let's eat it
nigger
later.
munching in the
It's
camera.
the
You always get a laugh when you say the hard
love it,
R
dude.
like
I
that
love
because it just makes everybody be like, "Ew," I feel a little
Because like,
uncomfortable.
it's funny, dude.
It is funny. It's
I'm
funny. That
eating
you,
chicken too.
it's funny that you're reclaiming your history.
Bringing it
what are we
back.
talking about?
I was fun saying that.
I wasn't even hungry, but honestly, it's really good chicken, Ralph's. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cool. I actually like it when you belittle my whiteness.
I love it. Hey, yo, honestly, that new song isn't a diss to any white people, like not to any white people, but it's not diss to all white people. I got a lot of my white fans like, damn, bro, like I feel like you don't fuck
Yeah,
with me
they
no
got
more.
really hurt.
I'm sorry, bro. Like I just, this is how I was feeling. It was kind of a joke, but it was kind of fact. So
Listen, if my black friends feel the need to shit on white people from time to time for
Exactly.
like comedic or artistic effect, I understand.
it was artistry. It was for the song,
Yeah. Air
I
me
honestly
out.
think it's
a
one of your best
metaphor.
songs.
It's a
Get my
metaphor,
joke.
you know? You say white people, I know you're not talking about me. I know you like me.
I'm not talking about everybody, not all white people. I mean,
What if
you.
he-
I was talking about you, but not
I was gonna
everybody
say,
else.
what if he was just looking at a picture of your face, like writing the lyrics?
Hey, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Guess what interview I have on the way? Dame Dash. Crazy.
That should be interesting.
You want
You
to
gotta do your research first, buddy.
Yeah, you want to know the craziest part about it? He asked me for $500 for his driver and a haircut.
Honestly,
The first time I've
that's
ever,
boss.
I
niggas.
agreed for it. I agreed to it. I was
What'd
like,
you
yeah,
have?
fuck
You
it. Why
agreed?
not? I'm like, yeah, I want the interview so bad that I'm going to pay $500. Fuck it. And to
guess
be
what? He
real,
knows
I
that.
want
That's
his
awesome.
I want his hair looking good on the podcast. If he comes in with his shit
You should have
looking wolf,
matching haircuts.
if he comes in with his hair looking wolf, I'm gonna be so mad.
In a
So
what?
just finesse the back of
Looking
you.
wolf. If
He
he looks like a
TJ'd you
shaggy
for the
dog,
back.
I'm gonna be so mad. Yeah, he scammed his barber. If Dame Dash scammed his barber and pulls up,
With
I'm
a
gonna be
fucked up
pissed.
hairline. He just pocketed it to 500.
You gotta find a new barber at that point, unless they got you in some kind of barber registry.
What if
Like
you
the
just?
bar-
What if
the
you just
barber
cut his
union.
hair?
What if I cut Dave Dash's? That's what I ask him to do. I have this great idea, Dave. I'm gonna
It'll
shave
be
your
like
head.
long neck.
Long neck. That was Long Neck's idea. That wasn't me.
What, you cut your hair?
I shaved his hair.
Jesus Christ.
And also, I'm about to shave my head again for this thing that's coming up in 2 weeks that I'm talking
What happened to
about.
wide neck?
Why neck still locked, man?
Well, what'd he
Narcos
do?
got him.
What does he do? Is it something controversial?
I think that they think that he shot Tupac.
You're joking. That was
Speaking
funny.
of
No,
Tupac.
Kim, I'm not.
That was funny.
Listen,
Wait, speaking
I
of
think
Tupac.
they caught him maneuvering, moving some drugs around.
Really?
That type of shit.
What, in his neck?
I think because that's what that's what he has got caught so many times doing in the past.
Really?
Is that I think he was caught up on some
What
kind
if
of
his
narcotic
neck
stuff.
is just like skin that like our pockets
It's
and you just like
graphed
go
on,
like
yeah.
that?
Listen,
and
I didn't get
shit.
any information out of Wide Neck about what was wrong with his neck because he was just not having it. It was like he refused to admit that there was anything wrong with his neck. He was just like, "No,
I wish you
my
let him-
neck good. It ain't no deformity."
See, look, that was the extreme difference between him and Long Neck. It was like, bro, like you got this white kid who's just like obviously like, yeah, my neck long.
And then you have Wide Neck, who he has a deformity, but he's also a straight G.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, he looked like he smoked black and milds for fun.
That one song that the next
cuddled
big
Black-
thing that was a hit.
Bro,
I missed
Honestly,
that
that's
song.
Wide
Sorry.
Neck walked in here like a boss. He had a velour tracksuit on. He walked in. He was smoking a blunt. He was on the phone. He was FaceTiming somebody on another phone. He had
Right, yeah.
jewelry on. He had mad homies with him and shit. He had looked like one of them was a shooter. Like
Definitely.
Wide Neck walked in here like Gucci Mane.
He probably
He looked like
is.
Gucci Man.
Yeah, I know. He kind of rap like him too.
He looks like Gucci Man if you compress his neck, like his body.
But it's such a
You just
shame
push him
because
like this.
he looks like such a G, but then when you actually listen to him rap, it's like, no.
like you sound like.
But I mean, you never know. Maybe he just started. Maybe if he like raps for 10 years, he could get good.
I feel like you're about to say he's just 2 or 3 mixtapes away.
I mean, you don't know. Keed,
You never know, honestly.
Maybe Keed's next tape is gonna be the tape that goes crazy.
You never
Maybe
know.
Wide Neck's next tape.
Maybe Wide Neck needs to get on the Keed tape. Keed got songs with Jalika,
Who?
Who?
Thug's girl.
Oh
We
my
gotta
god! I
keep-
thought,
Why
you
is
were,
he
spe- I
saying it
thought
like
you were
that?
speaking Japanese.
Jaliko. It's because I'm not really sure exactly how to say it
Jalika.
for real, and so I just say it in the stupid ass way. Oh my god! I forgot the thing I wanted to keep telling you guys about academics.
Okay, go
Because I
on.
was saying how we had the problem because of Selena. I think he was mad because I was talking reckless with Selena about him. The other day, I get a DM from Academics' boo. And
Oh, he's still with that other one, the Tracy one.
Angelica, yes, the one who.
He's still with her?
Yes, he is.
He's gonna marry her.
She hits me up and she goes, "Hey, I was just wondering if it was cool if I come and do a podcast with you at some point." And I'm thinking, oh shit, she dumped Academics and now
talk
she
shit.
wants to come on here and spill some tea. So I responded like, "Oh, word," and then I fucking DM Academics and I'm like, "Yo."
Snitched.
I'm like, listen to what this bitch said, rah, rah, rah. And he was basically like, oh, like, I'm still with her. And then she was like, yeah, I'm still with her. Like, I want him to come with me. I'm like, oh, well, I
you
definitely
say any of that?
misread that fucking exchange. So I guess at some point they're going to come through
I was
here.
gonna say you should definitely have them to come.
They're going to come through together and do the. Hopefully he doesn't get all hennied up.
No, actually, that would be great.
No, that would be great. Yeah,
I don't know why you lying
He
right now.
got drunk as hell last time he came on the stream. It was great.
That was a long time ago, huh?
I feel
over a
like people
year ago.
only want to see him hennied up.
He's always hennied up.
I just want to see him how he acted when he first heard sicko mode.
Oh, that was so good, right?
Or yeah,
He was freaking out.
Early
He was
adopter. He heard it and he just knew. That's so dope though, because it's like honestly, like your first reaction. That's why the reaction videos make sense, is because
Yeah.
your first reaction when you're seeing something funny, you will laugh so hard.
that's fact.
Like your first time hearing a fire song, you will fucking spaz out. But you know, there's a lot of songs you really love that you don't know you love when you first hear it.
Sometimes it takes me a few listens.
Sicko mode.
Not gonna lie.
Sicko
Sicko
mode.
That
Mode
one I
for-
knew. Obviously, it's Drake.
I mean, the whole album
Travis.
was. As soon as that
That
whole
whole
album
album was
turned on, I was
amazing.
like, oh shit, my
You knew
Yeah.
you were about to be out.
I really felt like I was in a roller coaster of
like
amazingness.
Like
I don't think. Any,
You said I was dancing like this. Hey guys, let's talk about music.
I don't think. Oh wait. Yes, it's good. Good segue. Ugly God.
Ugly God album.
New album.
I
Wait,
like
but
it.
before we talk about Ugly God, Young Thug So Much Fun comes out Friday, so everyone do your
Okay.
homework, listen to it, and we will talk about
Listen
it on
to
Monday.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a stream Thursday night, boys and girls. I might be doing a Young Thug listening stream.
There we go.
Listen to the album on
You
live.
just have to act.
Me
you just
and
have to
Cam
act
Girl
like
will be joining you.
academics. You just have to.
Oh my fucking god, so much fun.
Do you have you ever listened to a Young Thug song that made you be like, yeah, like
Honestly,
a sicko
kinda.
mode type reaction?
Yes,
I
but
really
I don't
like
know which one.
The one with
Chanel,
Elton John?
Go get it.
No, to me it was Hercules. Hercules. I knew
Oh,
that.
that was a great
I
song.
knew that was my favorite song as soon as I
No,
heard it.
it was
Great song.
Mine was off the Rich Gang tape. Rich
Lifestyle.
Gang the Tour Volume 1.
You heard Lifestyle and you were like,
No, no.
That was like the best song.
I cried to Da Vinci,
Lifestyle.
which is the first song. Da Vinci, my clothes and my bros and my hoes.
Have
It was
you ever
such a
owned a Da
spiritual
Vinci?
song. No, but it's a spiritual song, like, you know.
I'm glad you had to
Is it
Givenchy.
Givenchy?
Givenchy.
Givenchy or is it Jerica?
But he's from the hood,
Jericho.
so he knows.
Yeah, he can say Da Vinci. It's okay.
He's
It's
on the hood.
Doug. It's Doug, bro. It doesn't matter. Doug can say whatever.
I'm gonna ask her so much reckless shit. If he's not
The
here,
I was
slimes
gonna
might
say,
come
what if
for
he's
you.
here?
I'm gonna ask her everything.
The
What
slats
if,
might
what
come
if
at you.
yeah, like the main slat protector slime is there, like, to, you know?
If he wants to pull up, it's all good. Why is
Is
everybody
her-
saying Cam Girl? Everybody just keeps saying Cam Girl. I don't
Because they
know.
love me, hopefully. Do they,
Oh my God, Danny Glover. They were right. Yes, when I first heard Danny Glover,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, this is the hardest song I've ever heard in my life.
See,
Rip
there you go.
Harambe.
That was another good one. That's a good point.
That was honestly one of the best ones.
Swipe Story 3 by Young Thug is my favorite Young Thug song.
Swipes right to...
Okay, wait. All right, can we move along? Ugly
Ugly
God,
God.
new album.
Great.
Only got 6
I'm happy
songs
for
in on
him.
the way over here.
Great
Yeah, I
content.
listened to it with him.
It was fire as fuck. I will say, there's this one song.
Mm-hmm.
It's called "What's Up," I think, and it sounds very Memphis,
Oh.
Chris Travis, Xavier Wolf style.
Do you know what song we're talking about?
I don't know that I've listened to it enough to tell which song
Do you have
sounds
a
like
pin
such
of
a
you
lot
and
of-
X?
It's not me, it's Peep, you fucking intolerant
Dude, I can't
asshole.
see. I'm literally really far away.
Respect the dead, you monster.
Oh my god.
Why do you have
Smoke your
Star?
no jumper cannabis.
Why do you have Star Wars, nigga, on the pack of the weed?
First off, don't say that word to me. I'm offended. Second off,
I'm not calling
came
you.
like
This
that.
is a Star Wars nigga, literally. This is Star Wars, and this is a nigga.
Is that Star Trek?
Oh my God.
it's like the new Star Wars, right?
I
don't
guess.
know. All I
From
know
far
is
away, it
that
looks like Kodak Black.
my homie,
Chill out.
my
Far
homie
away, I
left
said.
me a bag of weed, and it has the black
Star
guy from
Wars
Star
niggas
Wars.
on
Who
it.
I've never seen Star Wars, so I don't really know.
Well, that's the new one, yeah.
Yeah. I understand that it's from the new one, but I just haven't seen it myself. Can I tell you an album that I've been listening to a bunch lately? Lil Durk.
Oh, really? I haven't heard that.
Great project. There's a bunch of stuff bleeped out of it, which kind of makes sense because of the whole fact that he has this pending criminal case and everything.
Ooh, interesting.
But the stuff that
bleeped out?
they left in,
What do you mean by bleeped out?
there's just like a lot of like different things where they're like talking about how they're gonna shoot somebody or whatever, and it's like they.
Are you
edit it
sure
out.
you weren't just listening
When
to
they
the fucking
bleep it
edited
out,
version?
like-
No, it's the real version.
When they bleep it out, like it goes bleep,
Well,
or
I mean, no, it's
what?
just they just
Like, fade
blank
it
out
out.
the fucking vocals. But I mean, you know why is because he has a fucking pending
Interesting.
murder charge.
Do
So
you
it's
think
like,
if he beats his case, he's gonna re-release it and just drop everything?
That would make no sense.
nah, he'll probably just rock like that. But the thing is that there's so much ridiculously violent content in it that it's kind of almost like hard to believe that anything had to be edited out because they left in so much crazy shit. It's very vivid. He really paints a picture of the streets, let me tell you.
That song, "Proud of You," was fire.
That's on that project? Okay.
He has a couple songs on there that was fire. I honestly would have never clicked on it if it wasn't for this girl that was like in our crew this weekend. She was like, "Play Lil Durk," and I'm like, "Bitch, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "Play the new Lil Durk," and I'm like, "Bro, that's not 2014. I don't care about new Lil Durk."
Wow.
Like that's how.
Wow.
I'm being honest. That's how I,
I feel
felt
you, though, 'cause
at
that's-
first.
Yeah, the last
And
time I
it's
really
being,
listened to
And
Lil
then we
Durk,
put
he
the
was
tape on.
pretending to date Doja. Oh, not
Exactly.
Doja Cat. What's her name again?
Dej Love.
Dej
That's what I'm
Love.
saying. Like I thought it was gonna be some shit like that. I swear to
That
God.
was
You
weird.
think that was an industry plant move?
Oh, 1000%.
Come on.
First of all,
That
she
was-
is
that was the
lesbian.
Noah Cyrus.
Why couldn't he just be trying to smash?
That was Noah
She
Cyrus,
likes
Lil Xan.
women.
Maybe she didn't know then.
She knew.
Maybe she wanted to go straight for Lil Durk. I would.
Hey, can we talk about this?
I feel like you just like his Durkios.
Wait,
you,
listen,
you
listen.
ate it this morning.
I have those in my office.
Did you eat it yet?
No, I'm not gonna.
Did you eat Dirk's
eat Dirk?
Durkios?
Did you eat your Durkios?
Not today.
You ate your block.
Wait.
Hey.
Oh, that was fire.
Hey.
That was fire.
I'm about to just drop names. I'm about to go crazy right now.
Yeah,
You can't contain me. Do not contain me.
I'm uncontained.
future
Wait,
is
listen.
female.
Let me tap in on something that we're talking about real
Girl
quick.
is trans.
All right.
My nigga.
What?
What?
He just called me trans.
I was just kidding.
That was rude.
That was really
They keep
fucked
making
up
fun
to
of
the
your outfit right now.
LGBTQ community.
They're making fun of your outfit
so
right now.
Sorry, guys. I'm hiding today. I didn't feel like putting on makeup or doing my hair.
They said you're in the witness protection program.
This is your
Exactly,
This is
it's because
alternate sexuality, Kim.
What?
Non-binary Kim.
Dej Loaf has so many clones that people don't speak on.
I am a big fan of her. Apparently, she's making a comeback. She's like recording shit.
I don't think that
she's
she
doing
ever
really
like, bro. First of all, this is the thing with me. You can say someone fell off, whatever, because they're not like as relevant anymore. First of all, if you go from being nothing and blowing the fuck up and having a song and like being lit and changing your whole life, why the fuck does it matter?
Yeah, but there was a moment where Dej Loaf seemed like she was going to be the next big thing, and then she did fall off. And I agree that she's talented and she's pretty, and I like looking at her, and I think she seems sweet. And I think like if Dej Loaf was coming out right now, it might be a different thing because the industry is so going in the direction of supporting women and stuff that I feel
Yeah.
like
She
if
came
she
out too
came
early?
out right now, it might be a different thing where the people would want to support her so much, like that. I feel like she would.
And Detroit
maybe
rap
kept
is
going.
super popping right now too.
Right.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
I
good.
think she could do it.
She's on Ross's new album.
She's on Ross's new album.
And someone else, I forget.
Ross
but
said he
yeah,
couldn't
she's
sign
doing
a
lot
girl
of-
because he would have to smash.
He literally said that.
Oh my god.
Like he actually
Oh yeah,
said
did you
that
guys
in an
listen
interview.
to that yet?
No,
Nah, not
Yeah,
really. To
no,
be honest,
I really
not.
like Rick Ross.
you do.
I do.
You want to be smothered by him.
Why does everything turn into that?
Yo, he actually, can we just talk? Okay, let's just tap in on
sorry.
this, bro. My nigga Rick Ross has literally said some of the most problematic, craziest shit.
Is he the one that did the drop the drink and
Put
whatever?
Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it.
You like Kodak 1.0.
Yeah, he's
Kodak's the new king of saying the most fucking ignorant, problematic stuff, but Ross. Ross
Ross started that off.
too.
It almost reminds me of like he's like best friends with DJ Khaled, and DJ Khaled's like, oh, I'll fucking never eat my wife's pussy ever in fucking life. What the fuck?
That shit is so crazy because Khaled has done such a good job throughout his career of staying like brand safe and not saying anything
he just
fucked up or whatever, and then he just casually goes up Breakfast Club and says
Oh
that he
my
won't eat his wife's
God.
pussy.
Like what the fuck?
I love him for that. I'm sorry.
You love him for not wanting to eat his wife's pussy ever?
Yeah, just because
That nigga said not even on her birthday, none of that.
I like that he was just the mouthpiece for that opinion because it's like, I eat pussy and stuff, but sometimes I don't feel like it.
I mean, like sometimes you gotta just do stuff you don't feel like doing.
Listen, usually when you're eating pussy, it's because it's like it's for like a place to stay or something.
Oh my god.
I was waiting, like, let me see where he's.
Oh my god.
Usually when
I
you
knew
eat
were
pussy,
gonna
it's
go
a
there.
dick.
I was like, where is he about to go with this? Like, I was just letting him cook. I was like, let me see what he got to say.
yo, can I sleep on your couch? I'll eat your pussy.
Can I sleep on your couch?
You're like,
I can't even sleep in a bed if I'm gonna eat the pussy.
You-
Damn.
No,
be
you have
going-
to sleep under
I
the
gotta
bed.
at least sleep in the bed. if
you
I'm
go
gonna
to
eat the
ham
pussy.
at the end of the night, you be a ham outside, like,
Oh
yo, you
my
got
God.
sick? Yo, I'll eat a pussy if you let me sleep over.
That's your pickup line.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, that was hella funny.
I mean, it'd be like that, though.
And you gonna end up like DJ Khaled's wife though, and she like protesting against you if you never eat the pussy.
Did she protest?
I don't remember what happened
I don't
after
know,
that.
but do you want to be DJ Khaled?
Do you ever see his girl?
She's like a woman.
Listen,
Like-
Yeah, you can't call her a girl.
I just want to
Yeah,
call
she's
She's a
this
like,
out.
grown-ass
she's like
woman.
a wife.
I just want to call this
woman.
out. I want to be on Love and Hip Hop.
Bro,
I think it'll be fire.
man, somebody gonna mix your shit on there, bro.
Who?
You gonna be in
Safari will fuck me up.
Probably.
It's like it's the Hollywood cast. I gotta watch it. It's out now.
Wait, are you? Have they approached you about this or something?
I know.
No.
Is that what your little
he sounds
secret
like-
shoe?
yeah.
Like, oh,
No,
I
no,
can't
no,
eat
no.
fucking
I'm gonna be
fried
on fucking Love and
chicken.
Hip
I'm
Hop.
trying to look
Fried chicken.
skinny.
Kim shaming me because I didn't want to eat fried chicken with her.
Yeah, I'm body shaming you,
Listen,
fucking fat fuck.
listen. That's not appropriate.
You called me trans, okay?
Yeah.
Listen.
We
don't
taking the
know.
gloves
And what's
off
wrong
today.
with
Yeah.
being trans?
Nothing's wrong with being trans, but I don't want to be misgendered.
Exactly.
I don't think you should be so concerned.
You got too much money to have this dingy white tee on right now,
stop
too, bro.
fucking
We on your
smoking
head
your
now.
disgusting
What's up with this?
buglers.
Listen, it's because these
Asshole.
filthy spliffs I smoke now just get all over my fucking
No, it's because
clothes,
he's on
bro.
Molly right now, rubbing his
Fucking
tits
rubbing
with his
his
fucking
nipples.
ashy
I don't have a
bugler
grinder, so I just like
hands.
kind of rip the tobacco part as I'm adding it into the fucking.
That's how you release anger, just by fucking tearing.
Rip bugler apart. Yeah. I need something different. I want to get some Fronto and start putting Fronto in there like fucking real Jamaican.
You need to do something, man.
Yeah.
So,
He
did you
put
guys
so
know
much fucking
that
tobacco, too.
Kodak Black posts apology for threatening Young Miami, then deletes it?
I know.
Yeah,
Why
after
didn't he stick by his shit?
After shooting up the whip, he shoots up the whip and then
He
apologizes.
shot her up, gave her a warning. Do you think he was really apologizing for shooting up her whip?
Yeah,
He said
like, yo, my
he
bad.
tweeted.
I didn't mean to shoot at your pregnant car.
He tweeted hashtag Young Miami gimmicks are for suckers. As I sit back, I realize how petty that move.
As I sit back, that was last week.
As I sit back in
I
prison.
realize how petty that move was, and as a man, it's certain things we refrain from.
As I sit back and let my PR agent write this
Because
message,
who would do hashtag Young Miami? You sound like fucking academics.
He literally paid academics.
I'm like, is academics running your page?
Imagine Kodak sitting there and just thinking, "Oh, I'll put hashtag Young Miami."
So I don't have to at her.
because I'm talking about her. No, yeah, Kodak for sure was not involved in the creation of that at all.
But
I
like,
don't think.
he's not stupid. Like he got.
What if you
like,
just put a bunch of hashtags after like?
It's
Everywhere.
so
Woman-
funny just to
women are
see
the
somebody basically just saying like, as I sit back and think about how I threatened to punch my pregnant ex-girlfriend in the stomach.
They,
I realized how petty that was.
You know, before I thought that was okay, and now I've had a little time to think about it, and now I think it's not so good.
Like I should've-
Actually, don't punch a pregnant woman in the stomach.
and then he's like, "Who the fuck posted this on my Twitter? Delete it right
delete
now."
this right now.
He's in prison. He ain't gonna find out. Somebody gonna tell him. Actually.
Somebody told him like, hey,
Yeah.
who the fuck tweet that pussy ass shit on your,
I like how
Jack
his,
boy, go tell him.
fuck boy tweet that pussy ass shit.
I like how his PR agent like tried their best. They wrote like suckers instead of suckers.
Says suckers.
Yeah.
Gimmicks are for suckers.
Suckers.
Kodak would never apologize for anything in his whole career unless he was made to. I 100% get that feeling.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Also, he probably didn't want to catch another charge or some shit, so you got to make it seem like you didn't.
Well, at some point, the judge is probably gonna be asking him about the fact that he threatened to punch a pregnant woman in the stomach, and he's
Think
gonna
so?
have to try to explain it. Yeah.
Bro, we're in an era now where literally anything you can say can be used against you.
Listen, Kodak Black is one of the most popular rappers, and Donald Trump is the president, and the world is just fine.
That's what I'm
Whoa.
We should get Trump out of there, but Kodak's fine. Okay, what should we keep talking about?
I wanted to talk about YNW Melly dropping new album from jail.
It's not out yet. You won't want to talk about all the shit that's not out yet.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I just want to talk about like
Like
things
this-
that are happening. Okay, let's talk about things that are out.
No,
let's
it's
talk
good.
about,
It's good. I'm
I
excited
think
for a
that's
Melly project.
I think that's good content.
I like that
the
Melly
topic.
album. I like the Melly project. The
The
last
one that's not out? I'm like,
No, the one that. Yeah, I got it.
I was like, you got it from prison?
Do you think
went
that
to go
they're gonna
visit
put?
him?
Do you think they're gonna put my song with Melly on there? Is the question.
What does
you
that
need to
sound
tap in.
like? Do a little preview.
Basically, me and Melly were in the studio getting drunk as shit together. One of his first times in LA.
Is he even 21?
Probably not at that time. I was getting drunk with him anyway. He had the Henny, so it wasn't like it was like a non-smoking studio session. Which
It
was
wasn't
kinda
one of
weird.
those situations where like you had to bring the alcohol and like,
No, that would have been weird.
where
I
you
wouldn't
know
have
when
cared
they,
enough to do that.
you know when they stand outside the liquor store like, hey, can you?
Hey,
Or like when I gave Young Weege backwoods.
When he was 12?
It wasn't like that. But anyway, me and Melly, yeah, you know, we were hanging out, we got drunk, and I did the intro to a song that he made there. And
What do you say besides, hey, this is the YNW Melly podcast? Is Jumper the coolest podcast in the world?
I said something like, this is Adam 22 with my boy Melly. We got a whole lot of guns, a whole lot of bitches, some shit like that.
Terrible.
I was like, it was just not even true. There weren't any guns present that I saw.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That
but
I saw.
Allegedly.
I said some ignorant ass shit, and so then I asked him afterwards. I'm like, yo, don't put that out. That was weird.
Oh, so then they're not going to use it then if you specifically said don't put it out.
I don't, like a really bad copy of it leaked.
Really?
I think.
Where was this?
I don't know if it has my part on it.
I'm going to type in YNW Melly Adam 22.
But I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out without my intro on his tape.
Are you gonna be sad?
No.
What happened to the one you did on X's album or one of those
I
albums?
don't know. I never
Where's
even
your
heard
points? Did you get points?
it. I didn't get it. It never
Clout
came
points.
out. You don't need points on something that doesn't even come out on Spotify.
No, yes you do. It's just you have the rite of passage.
It didn't come out.
So what? I was just
He
telling
leaked
people.
the cover, the back cover, so you could tell that it existed at one point, but wasn't really.
Speaking of music that's already out, who listened to Hot Girl Summer? If you guys didn't,
The
get
song.
out of my
song.
house right now.
I didn't even realize that the actual full song was out.
Wow.
Yeah,
I hate you guys so much.
put
It is.
I heard it at the
Let's get
festival.
Sid on.
I'm
She
waiting
listened
for
to
the
it.
video.
Yeah, we need the video.
I
I'm
listened
waiting
to
for
the
the
song.
video.
They
Honestly-
apparently they shot the video on Friday.
Can I be
Yeah.
honest?
Inside scoop.
Can I be honest?
That was part of what Nicki was mad at Joe Budden was that he questioned the organic nature
I
of
did
them
too.
doing a song
I did
together.
too.
because they hung out, did a little Instagram photo shoot, and then all of a sudden they had a fucking song together like a couple days later. Which
You're talking about when they did the Instagram live.
stuff doesn't normally move that fast.
Yeah. Also, I feel like putting a guy on the hook of the song "Hot Girl Summer"
That
and
pissed me
having
the fuck off.
and having him saying "real ass nigga give a fuck about a
They
bitch."
could have put like Summer Walker or someone like amazing on there.
You don't like
And
Ty?
then- and then
Ty's
they-
a
I have
guaranteed
no
hit maker.
problem. I have
That's
no
facts,
problem
but-
with
but
Ty.
that's
He
no
could have
problem with Ty.
produced it. He could have wrote it. He could have done whatever the fuck. But him being on the hook
being
of
on the
a
hook.
Hot Girl Summer song.
And him just basically saying the City Girls line, but just saying it from a dude's perspective.
I hated that.
And they sampled the City Girls in
I
the
hated
song.
that.
Really?
I hated all of
That
it.
was honestly retarded.
Honestly, though,
Excuse
Nicki
my
Minaj is
word.
the go, and she sounded amazing on it. I liked the.
Yeah, you
I
gotta make
guess
sure
it's
the
the
barbs
last.
don't come at you.
You said what?
Make sure the barbs don't get you.
I'm a barb.
They're coming.
I'm a barb.
I'm
I thought
coming.
Nicki Minaj did amazing, and then I liked the last verse of Megan. I don't know how I feel yet about the singing little verse she did, but I'm gonna have to. It'll probably grow on me just because I love her so much.
I have not heard this. I gotta listen.
You
to
have
this
to
shit.
listen to it,
I
and
gotta
then
get on
I
Rap
already know it's
Caviar.
gonna be
Did
like
you see
a
her
smash
ass
or
at the
whatever. Though.
at that festival, bro?
I didn't see her ass.
Bro,
It was looking good.
I'm sorry. It looked crazy.
I think that everybody should be able to just speak openly about
Exactly.
Megan Thee
It's
Stallion having
Megan
a
Thee
nice-
Stallion,
A nice
exactly.
donk, yeah.
It was crazy.
donk.
He just looked over at me. It was crazy though.
That's just. She looked over at you.
Yeah. I was talking about Megan Thee Stallion's ass, and
She knows you're a scammer.
But yeah, you should definitely listen to that. I know that's gonna be like a whatever's left of Summer Smash.
Yeah.
I can see it being played at parties and shit.
You think it could be bigger than Old Town Road?
Honestly,
absolutely
no.
not.
Honestly, no.
Nothing is
Is
ever
that
gonna
still
be.
number one?
Yeah.
You
Jesus
think so?
Christ.
It's still number one,
Yeah, it is.
even right now.
Isn't that crazy?
Drake needs to drop like a God's Plan or some shit.
I thought that fucking song with him and
the
Chris, Brown.
one. That was a. That
What if he would have took him out with that? That would have sucked.
That's why Drake can't drop, is because his album won't be bigger than Old Town Road still.
You think so?
No, I'm just kidding.
He's delaying it.
If he put a sicko mode right now,
But he,
See
I,
that.
I don't
How
think-
long
I
was
don't think he
Sicko
got-
Mode number one?
Not that long. Not definitely not as long as this.
Insane.
listen,
What?
what else are we talking about?
Ah, okay.
What was that?
I don't know. I just got a little bit tired. Okay.
Tired. I felt
It's
like,
just like I just have to look over at you two. How can I not get
see,
tired?
that's
that.
why I was kind of suggesting that we do this podcast tomorrow.
I
is because I
know,
didn't
but-
have the full energy, and I wanted to
Feel
have it.
you.
But also, to be honest, tomorrow
tired.
I have to do like 3 or 4 podcasts. So
What do you gotta do tomorrow?
You're gonna be more tired and
No
not
cap.
wanting to see our faces.
no cap. I'm gonna get a really good night's sleep tonight.
Do that.
You're gonna be mad.
Why?
We're going to Knott's Berry Farm tomorrow.
Really?
You're not
Yeah.
invited.
I would go, but I gotta do all those fucking interviews. Bro.
I know you wouldn't go because you hate us.
No, I just
You only like hang out with us here.
I don't go to amusement parks very often.
You know what he's gonna say? You guys are lucky because you guys are way less famous,
Famous to
than
me, I can walk. If I walk around,
If I
oh
walk
man,
around, I'll just get mobbed.
I'll just get my dick
I'm
sucked
just
on the
gonna
middle of the
get
street.
mobbed.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not
You know, I just have
true.
to yell at fans
I just get
for
to
wanting
not
to
say
take
that.
pictures
I get to
with
see
me.
my fellow KKK brothers out in public, and they're gonna recognize me and give me the Hitler
You
fucking.
know? I can only wear this fucking mask under my hat for so long.
Do they have clan members at Disney World?
You mean Knott's Berry Farm?
Knott's Berry Farm,
Probably.
do they have clan
I
members?
want,
They probably have
maybe
like
they probably have like a good,
like clans field trip.
That'd be
They take all the
awkward.
little white Nazi babies
oh
to
my
fucking.
god.
You think that happens?
They probably rent it out for the whole like day, so like no like people that aren't of the Aryan nation can come.
We gotta stop. I gotta stop poking
Let's talk
fun
about.
at the
Let's
white
talk about.
nationalists.
Let's stop talking about
Yeah.
that.
Sorry,
She wants to make sure we stay monetized.
Yeah, I keep
we gotta stay
forgetting.
cohesive. I'm sorry.
Stop talking about your Nazi memberships.
Tyler the Creator announced. Oh, we don't want to talk about like
Any
things that aren't
announcements?
coming out.
Why? What did he announce?
Tyler the Creator.
Announced
announced
this
that he
Camp Flog Gnaw.
Oh,
I've never
yeah.
been to a Camp Flog Gnaw.
Me neither.
It's so hard saying that.
All I have
Camp
to
Flog
say
Gnaw.
is that Tyler. Well, we talked about the front flags last one, but man,
Yeah.
Would you let Tyler fuck
no,
for
Why?
for an interview?
Who would you let Young Dolph fuck
no.
Young
I have
Dolph?
him scheduled
or
already.
like Moneybag Yo?
No,
I don't understand.
they're
Why?
both scheduled.
What if
already.
Moneybag Yo and Megan Thee Stallion invited you to?
to fuck you and Lena, but you had to switch Moneybag Yo with Megan. I mean, like you had to switch. You had to let him fuck
Wow.
Lena
Mind
and
fuck
you
like
fuck
he's thinking
Megan.
about it.
Honestly, that's a pretty good trade right there.
I mean, I felt that.
I don't think Lena would agree.
Listen, I think she would.
No, she wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think Moneybag Yo's her ideal
But
I think
in the
I think
context
she
of
might be
Megan,
down.
Megan, she might be down.
I feel like she'd
My
want to
girl
fuck
would be
Megan more
She
than
would be way more
Moneybagg
excited
Yo.
about Moneybagg Yo or about Megan than Moneybagg Yo. But and then
100%.
also, I'm not really like worried that Moneybagg Yo is like incredible in bed.
If she's fucking,
So you're trying to say you have better stroke game than Moneybagg Yo?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just saying I'm not.
This is a strong claim right here.
I'm not looking at Moneybagg Yo like, oh, he got Johnny Sins type skills.
What if she
that?
fucks
You know what Johnny
Safari in
says? He lays
his
pipe.
fucking 13-inch cock?
I still haven't seen it.
It's huge.
I want to see it.
You want to see it?
I want to see
It's
it.
really big.
Up close and personal. What? Why?
Up close and personal, he
Because I
said.
respect a good dick. I'm just kidding.
That lighter does not work anymore.
You don't believe in it anymore? I believe that if I keep doing this for 2 or 3 days, that maybe
2 or 3
Can't
days.
vlog now anyways. We
Okay,
should try
yeah.
to go, guys. It's in November. Actually, it's
That'd
the
be cool.
week after Dave and
we can get
Vegas,
tickets
so I
from
probably
Flex.
don't want to.
We can get tickets from Flex. I probably won't go.
You say you get tickets from Flex?
Funkmaster Flex, you think he'll be there?
That's your homie now?
You know what the real
Funkmaster Flex is a surprise guest.
Listen, Funkmaster Flex just fucking like
Fuck
Tyler
Tyler
just
after?
made fun of him so bad on that thing, and it was so good.
You didn't really make fun of him. How did he make
He's
fun
just
of him?
trolling him.
He rapped about fucking guys with Flex. He was
Yeah, that was fire.
Me and Flex are gonna go fuck these dudes and shit. It was so fucking funny.
It was
And then-
hilarious because
And Flex started to go on this rant. Flex started to be like,
this is
he goes, I don't take money for records, so that if somebody ever wants me to play their record, I can say fuck you. And Tyler's just like,
Let's go.
Yo, I just saw you do that, bro. Like he thought it was so fucking funny to see
Yeah,
Flex do
beat
that.
Flex in
Because you
real
know that right there is like seeing Hulk Hogan say like,
Yeah.
it's Hulkamania, man. Yeah,
That's right. Or like watching Stone Cold crack 2 beers.
That was the
together.
worst Hulk Hogan impersonation. But
It was,
yeah.
bro.
It's like when
You
it's
look like Popeye on
Or
that.
like that's like watching Adam
Me?
20.
like rah, rah, rah.
That's like watching Adam 22 scream at some kid for not taking the picture.
Take the fucking
picture. Arr.
that is basically what I do. Get the fuck away from me.
Speaking of also music that dropped, Trippy Red exclamation point.
I listened to it twice.
You liked it.
I liked it.
Me too.
It was enjoyable. I don't really remember shit about it. I was
Can
on
we
my way to
say-
the festival. I was
Honestly,
pissed
all
off.
I
I was
remember is
talking.
the beginning. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
He played that in
Yeah.
the car the other day. I was like, what the
Maybe
fuck is
listen to it.
this?
That was what I was noticing too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did he call it exclamation point because
I was just
X's
thinking
album
that.
was question mark?
Question mark.
Oh.
If you combined it's
It's like
that's the, that's the emotion.
What the fuck was that?
You know
yo,
what that was.
What in the
That's
actual?
like the emotion
fuck?
of exclamation point and
You're
question
disturbed.
has to be first.
That was fucked up.
Also, Blueface dropped Dirtbag EP. My favorite
man.
song on it is Gang
Oh, man,
featuring.
this bitch was like, yeah.
He really
With
put
the
out an
big with the
EP. You like it?
gang,
You listen to it?
Bro.
It's honestly pretty not that good at all, except Gang featuring Mozzie is the
I'm in this
best.
bitch with the gang.
Gang. It's like a
Fat Matt like a major
You think
man.
Blueface will outsell Lil Xan?
how did Lil Xan do? I think he'll do
Lil
better.
Xan
Think
just
he'll
dropped?
I
outsell
think
Lil
he'll-
Pump? No, but I'm saying that like when Xan came out, he did like 23K. I think Pump did 40 or something.
Okay, he did have Bleed It on it.
Oh.
And he had like half of it's only like 7 or 8, maybe 9 songs, and
It was like
more
7
than
or
half
8.
of it is
Already
already
out.
songs
If
that are out.
Blueface had put out a project at the peak of Tatiana, it probably would have done some pretty fucking wild numbers at that time.
Do you know
but
what the problem was?
What?
They had him fucking out every single night.
doing shows.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think
yeah.
he had himself out doing his shows,
think
getting
he has a bit
into
of
the
both.
bag.
He just wanted to get his money up, but then at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it's like. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's like he's still around. He's still doing his thing. But I mean, he
He
definitely.
needs
still
to,
like
he needs
his
to work on
music
the
a lot.
actual music again because his
Yeah.
He
music
fell
is
back
fire.
on the bullshit because he didn't want to be 6ix9ine being fucking crazy. I think we talked about
No,
this.
but
the
he
other day.
did. Well, he
talk
was
about this.
kind of on the
But
bullshit.
you
a
really
little bit.
need to hear that song, that fucking Gang featuring Mozzie song. That song sounds insane.
It's
I
good.
described it. No, listen. So I described it as it sounds like a donation,
Blueface featuring Mozzie sounds like a donation.
not
bro.
Mozzie's part.
The
Listen
Blueface
to-
part, really?
Or like
It sounds
what
like
other song was out?
sounds like us sitting down and critiquing him, like, oh, you're gonna need a better engineer. You're gonna need to use a little bit less auto tune.
Who are these 2 other girls?
The Claremont twins.
Oh, that's fire.
Free the other one.
Damn, this is a great background. I'm
Who
not
is
gonna
she
lie.
dating again?
Maud's
Oh
son.
yeah, Maud's son.
That's what's
Whoa,
funny.
insane.
that was
They're
hard.
gonna do the
That's
podcast
insane.
together. They said they wanted to do
They're
it
actually
together.
dating.
Yes.
Whoa.
He
Crazy,
finessed
right?
that so well.
How did they?
Mod the God.
How did he meet?
When you think about the kind of guys that you expect her to hang out with. I think about like a Moneybag Yo. I don't think about a fucking Mod's son. I'm
Mod's son
very
got that
curious.
Mod
I want to
Mod
know what they're
swag.
like together. You know, when I thought about them, I never would have thought about them dating like a fucking young white dude.
I'm saying.
That's hard. Shout out to him.
I want to know, like, I don't know. Maybe they're in like no. Should I
Sex
say it?
cult.
I
No,
thought you were about to
not
say
even
that,
that,
too.
but like I mean, obviously the other one, I don't know which one got fucking arrested for what, but one of them was because they were like escorting this old ass guy and then he died and she was still using his like. I'm just wondering like.
That's what
maybe-
I'm gonna ask Mod's son.
Please.
Are you making her leave the escorting game behind?
No, you need to ask her, like, are you scamming Mod's son?
And imagine if he says no. He's like, nah, keep doing your thing,
Nah,
baby.
do your thing, baby. Shout out to
That's
Mod's
kind of
son,
yeah. That was
bro.
kind of my question.
I
like,
wonder if she would
he
be
was-
mad if I just like said
She's
that she's escorted.
100% gonna be mad.
Yes.
You think she get mad for me just talking about it? That's something that like everybody knows, but then you're just not allowed to talk about it.
I just feel like the way that you say things is
Yeah, don't say it like
really
you just said that.
No,
bro.
but you should because I think it'll be funny.
I'm Charlemagne. I'm the white.
I mean, you
Charlemagne.
got this. You got this.
I'll just drop it on.
Yeah, I mean, you talking to Trisha Paytas was.
Hey,
whoa.
Toss.
I love her so much.
She was fun. That was
I
a
liked
great
how
one.
she didn't like you. It was funny.
She didn't like me. You
Well, I
believe
mean,
that?
she jokingly was
You know,
like,
I
"Shut
was-
the fuck up! I
was-
hate him."
I was talking about that with Lena. I was saying, do you think that if I was single that I would have banged Trisha?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Honestly,
Yes.
her criteria for a dude was like, okay, I want a guy that's a scumbag. I want a guy that treats me like shit. I mean,
I felt like
I'm
she was
looking at-
talking about me.
I'm looking at the guy right now. Maybe the
across
other
from
one
you.
too. I'm not sure.
I'm so glad that I've
Who,
had a
me?
girlfriend for
Just
3
joking.
years because I would have been putting my dick in all kinds of places that it shouldn't go.
And like Trisha?
Probably.
I think Trisha's so pretty. I love her. She's hot. You know it.
Body transformation. You turn into Trisha.
I guess I'd be down.
Go to IHOP.
Go to what? IHOP.
You
This
gotta
nigga's,
beef up a little bit.
this nigga's mad.
Beef up.
Mad.
Damn, beef up.
Don't like that phrase.
When you were in England with us in Chicago and shit, you had one can of pizza flavored Pringles that you brought it from LA
America?
to Chicago
No,
to
no.
England.
No,
This
I bought it in
whole
Chicago,
time you had
okay?
you were
you
eating.
never ate 'em?
She'd be like, "Oh, I need a snack." She eats one Pringle. Boom, puts it away. Like that's a snack to her, bro. It's
What?
crazy.
That's
I don't
kinda-
like pigging out on like I don't know. If I'm gonna
Pigging
pig out,
out?
like I want to just like eat like I don't know broccoli and ranch.
That's why you weigh 68 pounds. Is because you eat one,
I weigh like
one
98.
Pringle for a
68
chip.
pounds.
One Pringle. That's,
I eat
that's
a
a
lot,
meal.
okay?
One Pringle per
Leave me
snack.
alone.
This is not body shaming. I'm just pointing out your intricacies.
Interesting choice
My
of
what?
snacks.
Intrinsic keys. In
How long have we been streaming, guys?
almost an hour and a half.
Shout out to the 2 point whatever
One,
people here.
125.
It's 3,000.
One what you said?
125. Dude, Lil TJ 130K right
Shout out Lil TJ, man. I mean, no, that's not Lil TJ. TJ X6, you mean?
now. TJ 6X, yeah.
6X.
But he's still my little TJ. I'm managing him.
My Little Pony.
I'm not
My
managing him,
Little
but can you
TJ.
imagine?
What were your topics? Did we run through any of that?
Should I fake manage TJ?
Yeah, sure, do it.
You already got
should
him arrested.
Scam manage him.
I feel like we should wrap it up because we're right there at the one and a half.
AK Adam wants to leave.
I want to go beat my meat.
Me too, bro.
honestly-
I'm hungry. I'm mad.
Hangry?
I'm hangry.
I'm hangry
All
too.
I ate today
That's
was
about to be my
broccoli and
birthday,
chicken.
too. I'm trying
Oh
to leave
yeah, we're gonna celebrate here on the.
on the fucking
the
stream.
live
All right.
stream.
All right, let's do it.
Do you care about us keeping it going, or you didn't like that?
No, I don't think that was a good idea. We got to restart it.
Fine.
Everybody will come back.
Not everyone.
Everybody.
I'm in this bitch with the game.
It takes so long for that file to process.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah, because if it's,
I know,
yeah.
but still. Okay, guys.
If you want to watch Cam Girl and House Phone live stream your donations, including the ones that were already donated tonight,
What
stay
do we
right
do?
here.
Stay
Wait
tuned.
5 minutes. In
Watch this
5 minutes,
page.
they will be live again here with a different thumbnail.
Let's go.
Stop glaring at me. You're scaring me.
Gang, gang.
Stop glaring at me. What does that even mean?
No jumper. Like,
Coolest
comment,
pod-
subscribe. We got to figure out intros and outros at some point.
Did you
That's
already
facts.
stop streaming? Oh no. What did you say?
At some point, we got to figure out intros and outros.
I thought it starts with I'm Adam22. I'm here with my lovely co-host Cam Girl and House Phone. Yeah, he's pretty lovely.
That's just my default. Just call dudes lovely.
Lovely, with the lovely bro.
But
lovely
outro. I
bro.
mean, what do you want to do so crazy? Like you want us to fucking jump up and down?
No, I just
We could
like,
all
I
do
feel-
a cohesive
I feel like there's supposed to be something you say at
Ugh,
the end. Also,
your
now I
hands
feel
are clammy.
gay. Yeah, you feel like you haven't washed
You
your
have really
hands in a
clammy
few
hands.
days.
Please, I don't want to touch your hand.
Ugh.
Ew, and you made me touch this even more gross STD fucking mic.
That feels like when you give a
STD,
bum
man.
money and Skid Row in your hand. Accidentally touch their hand.
My hands are always clammy.
You're very clammy, dude.
R.I.P. to this Bic lighter with a scenic Bob Ross painting on it.
I love Bob
I'm in this
Ross.
bitch with Bob
Cute
Ross.
Did you know that he used to be like a veteran and like he vowed like
Who,
to
me?
himself to never like shout? That's why he has such a calming voice.
Never shout.
Damn, that's fire. I want to never
what I
shout.
wanna
His
sound
paintings
like.
are worth a lot of money too.
I want to vow myself to
So
never
do we
shout.
figure out what we want to do for these intros and outros so we get the fuck out of here?
We'll figure it out at some
We'll
point.
figure it out.
No
Thank you
Jumper,
for
Close
tuning in.
Podcast, fuck Cam Girl, fuck House Phone.
Hey,
Gang,
fuck
gang.
No Jumper.
Wait right here if you want to see the live stream.
Gang,
How
gang.
many they got in here?
You didn't stop streaming yet.
2,800, not bad.